Yes.
Like,
Yes.
There's some people that made a ton of money. There's gonna be a lot of people that lose a lot of money though.
Well, here's what's nuts. These
Most of 'em.
people, like a lot of these.
What is going on, chat? How is everybody doing?
Like the people that are making thousands and thousands of dollars.
We are
put in
playing
600
Dungeons and Dragons.
There's people that are doing that. If they decided not to cash that ticket and just fucking roll that money, if this big, giant
I'm signing in
Wall Street
to D&D Beyond.
group of people with this massive amounts of money created their own thing, they could destroy the stock market if they wanted to.
I support this.
They absolutely could just wreck the entire system.
Is this what you were worried about getting me fired up?
No, that has nothing to do with what I was going to talk about, but Fox brought it up and I had to do it.
I brought it up.
Okay, yeah, somebody brought it up and I had to keep going. But that's what's wild. It's the fucking revolution part. It's a goddamn revolution. Yeet the rich, bitches. Okay. No, what I was getting fired up is, so when I first was starting like training for my teacher position, one of the teachers at the high school was having their kids do research papers, and they were supposed to be argumentative. And this one kid wanted to like do a research paper on, and I didn't know this. I just showed up there and I was going to talk to them about their topics and how to do research because it's like what I knew how to do. And so I started talking to this kid. He's telling me like, I'm like, what's your paper about? And he's like, oh, it's about the Sandy Hook massacre or the Sandy Hook shooting. And I'm like, oh, that's why would you? That's a kind of a touchy subject. Yeah, just mute your mic for a minute if you need to fucking cuss or something, right? So like the kid starts talking about these like that it didn't really happen, and I'm like, no, like you can't argue that. Like you can't argue this didn't happen. Like people lost children.
Yeah, hold on.
And he goes,
you can make that argument.
yeah,
You may not be right.
Yeah.
But you can at least cite a couple sources.
so he like pulls up this doc and he's like, look at this. And it was some dude's like Google doc, and I looked at it and I'm like, I could have made this in my basement while I was taking a dump. And he just looks at me and I'm like, I'm serious. You could even tell all this stuff is copy and pasted and it's just random nonsense. Like you cannot. I'm like, this is insane. And I looked over at the teacher.
Hey,
and
Harvey.
well, I thought he would have a good, like, he said he had good research. And I'm like, no.
Does it say info
No.
on the bottom and start shilling like some brain juice or something? Like,
I was just like, you can't write
Gay
that.
frogs.
I don't know. I don't know if he ended up like letting him finish that paper, but I emphatically was like, you cannot write this paper. But I wasn't a teacher. I was just some dude visiting the classroom.
that's so obnoxious.
Yeah.
Alex Jones is literally like the worst person on the planet.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water. Turn the fucking frogs gay.
I enjoy one of the journalists that I listen to a lot is a huge Alex Jones fun maker of. He does a really good Alex Jones impression too. It's pretty impressive. But I just posted one of my favorite images.
Personally, I prefer my frogs gay. They're much more polite. I don't know.
I'm big and I'm mean. I got hot blood running through my veins. Oh God. It was a great God, what was the video? I think it was internet comment etiquette. I don't know if you guys have ever
Oh boy.
seen that dude's like YouTube channel, but he had a whole
Sorry for the quiet. I'm thinking about something.
All right.
Years old. Yeah.
So, last week, Harvey,
There we go.
not miss a ton.
That's what I gathered.
We killed the dragon is all.
Right. With the power of love. Because friendship is magic.
Yeah. That's
What?
right. That's right. We're all bronies now. You can't.
I bet you're jealous
You
you
didn't miss
weren't there
much.
now.
You could have been a
This much
brony with us,
what you-
Kyle.
What you did
We're-
miss had a profound effect on the campaign.
It will never be the same.
Did my...
We
You're now
did
a
take-
centaur wizard.
We did take a week of downtime.
Okay.
Is there anything you would like to do during that week of downtime?
Just working on the new spells.
Okay.
For that I've learned.
All right, sounds good.
Why did it not calculate my new hit points?
My itches. God dang, my eye itches. Eye is burning.
I have no idea. I do not know.
Because I'm looking at what I have in roll 20, and it's the same as what I have as my
Are you
current.
watching or something?
Sorry, guys. Had some in my eye.
I have 31 hit points.
Yeah, mine says 26.
Oh, I definitely had some in my eye there.
I don't remember if that was. It's just weird because it also says fixed HP 18, maximum hit points 26.
That seems low to me.
Well, I mean, I'm 46, so let's see, 6, then 4. The average is 4, 4, 4. Oh, maybe it is 26.
Say you're
18.
D6, right? That's your health.
What's your
Yeah,
con?
18. My con is
Bum, 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 bum.
plus 2, so that's another. Yeah, so I guess it is 26. Huh, strange.
Burp. I got the burps. I don't know what's causing them.
I guess it just automatically pulled.
We killed Scott.
That dude is pretty funny, isn't he?
All right. So at this point, you guys have the one job that you know about left. You have the reign of the town. What do you guys want to do? Run of the town. You don't have the reign of the town. That's not.
We own the shit.
We own this shit. Also, that happened while you were gone. They just they forcibly
Took control of the town.
took control of the town.
Yep.
We built this city.
On
Sounds like
rock
something
and roll.
this group would do.
Nerds.
Okay. So, are we taking another week, or are we gonna go after the bandit?
Yeah, why don't we just do downtimes just for the next?
Just fuck it. Like,
Well, you know,
I
I
was
haven't
just
actually been to the
fuck the
beach.
entire campaign. Let's just constantly do downtime.
We just did a downtime week.
We're
I
gonna
did
have
Until we have
Wait.
every non-combat thing trained on every person, downtime.
no. I vote for a slice of life campaign.
Yeah, okay.
just monotony.
Golden
You're gonna
Girls.
have to you have to bear with me a little bit while I change gears, but I'm actually really more prepared for that than I am questing, if I'm 100% honest. You guys will just hang out in Blackhaven for a while, like we can run that.
Like, I haven't. It looks like they've got a nice beach here, and I haven't been. So
It's have you been down to like where the boat ramp is on the Illinois side, down by the river?
Is there a van?
There is.
Probably, but it's just full of meth addicts.
I was gonna say there is. It's full of
There
fat
is.
people. And they live in a van down by the
not in this
river.
area. People live in this area in a van are not fat.
Oh
I
my
can
god!
tell you that much right now.
Jesus Christ, Mike. Never mind. It's a bit.
I understand the reference.
I'm trying to do a bit.
But
You're
I'm
being a
just
twat.
saying that we live in the meth capital, and
Hey, we are not the meth capital now. It's Appalachia. Get it right.
Yeah, I'm done talking.
I'm sorry.
How does
But
it
no,
feel to be ousted?
It's a little disappointing. It's a little bit. It's a hit to the feels, to be honest.
It was our claim to fame, guys.
We still have a lot of math though, so it's not really. We got a lot of it. In any case, it's not like a real nice sandy beach. You can go hang out on it if you want.
Isn't Chicago like the murder capital? Isn't that?
Yep.
Oh, it took the
I
title?
don't know, but all I know is that down south, we all voted to get rid of you fuckers. So
Yeah, well, you're stuck.
Yeah, that's right.
There's more of us in Chicago than there are of you in the rest of the
and
state.
thank God for it.
I mean, that's where a lot of the state taxes come from.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, what do you fuckers want to do?
So we know we have one job that's bandits, right? And have we already checked in to do that job yet, or no?
You have not. You have not met with the.
I need a beer. I'll
I
be
believe
back.
you've even met the Iron Band Guild Master.
Well, that's what I think we should go do.
What was this last quest for? I know it's like meet
It's-
this dude, but
It's been a while. It was essentially, and I'm gonna work on writing up some just gotta figure out how to write them up to make it nice. So I don't have any actual job board posting things written up. But it was basically a bunch of bandits were stealing cattle from a farmer. And the Iron Band, which was the Bounty Hunters Guild, had a job posted to go deal with the bandits.
Let's do it. Let's go talk to the Iron Band. Wake up fresh. Wake up fresh.
and
I'm into it.
Clean.
Yeah. Clean. That's me. It's my
I
midnight.
can't tell if this LED bulb is going out or if my power is struggling. So if I disappear, my power went out.
Well, it shouldn't be your power because we're not having any weather.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean,
you
we're
could-
having weather, but it's not bad weather.
You could be having a stroke.
it's not that, I don't think.
You sure?
No,
All
Not at
right.
all.
Hey, just
30%.
don't say I didn't warn you.
My blood is awfully thinned, Harvey.
It's hard to have a stroke when you're always drunk.
Have you ever heard of an alcoholic having a heart attack? Come on.
Yes, actually, that's very common. It's kind of the problem.
Anyway, all right. So, as you guys come into the guild halls, is everybody going to the guild hall?
Yeah, I'll go with Dave.
Oh, before we
Yeah.
go to the guild hall, I'm gonna go find Aluin.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Aluin, I got something,
Yes.
and I show him my book.
Find it, Harvey. You'll find it.
It's gonna take me a second. Yes. What?
I
What
bought a
is it?
book. It'll make me better at hitting things far away. And in here, and I show him some of the and it's got math in it. It's the nuances of adjusting for wind speed and Like, it's basically my training book for sharpshooter.
It's like pretty close to borderline a technical manual. It does not look like Tave's standard reading material.
I figured I could learn, because you're always reading, and I thought I'd give it a try.
Oh, yes. And I just kind of flipped through it. Anything major in there?
Not really. There are some pictures, more like diagrams and things, but it's really a lot of like, like archery and thrown weapon techniques and things, mostly like just discussing like how to best take shots, breathing techniques, like a lot of different things to improve any like arranged capabilities.
Hmm.
I'm excited.
Yes, very interesting.
Thanks. I take it.
Where
Let's
did
go to
where
that-
did you find this?
The archery, there's a store. I don't remember what it's called. But it's the guy that has all the archery stuff next door, right? Because we're staying at the Sparrow's Rest, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the archery guy next door. I saw his targets, and I just went in and I talked to him.
Oh, very interesting.
Yeah, it was expensive, but like I think it was worth it.
Well, as most books are, they're very, very worth it.
I just was excited, and I wanted to share like that I got it. Because I don't think, I mean, I know Xantia, she was excited, but like, that's it.
It wasn't enough.
Speaking.
Just come down the stairs.
speaking of,
Oh, I wasn't good enough for you.
No, that's not it at all. I wanted more excitement. You were great. It was wonderful. This is awkward now, and then I leave.
Wait, was Zanzia there or?
Just
No,
coming down the stairs.
Just
okay.
coming down the stairs. Overheard the conversation. No.
Oh.
And now I'm just laughing to myself.
All right. Well, I was actually hoping to talk to him about you, but he seems to have. I don't know. Did something happen between you two while I took some time?
Me and Dave?
Yes.
Nothing unusual.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I-
he had some interesting times while you were indisposed, I guess.
I don't doubt that. But I was meaning to talk to you.
Hmm.
How are you doing?
Just kind of hesitate for a second and think, I think I'm good now.
Are you sure?
Thinking again. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. I have my resolve.
Well, part of what I was thinking on was how to prevent such things as that troll did, and be more of a distraction, and actually, Ricky, the meeting with Ricky has kind of helped. May I show you something?
Of course.
Okay.
Confused.
It will not harm you, I promise. I will not allow any harm to you. and
I'm looking really confused like that. Like, why would
I-
that even bother to be said?
I cast Phantasmal Force on you, and it's just a mirrored copy of you, like stance in a battle ready stance. So you should see yourself, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Now, and I concentrate, and it shifts into a giant wolf. And
Looking up at it now.
yeah, it's like it's and then I shift it. And mind you, we're in the
Yeah, we're
middle
still
of
in.
yeah. And then I concentrate again, and I shift it so that you no longer see the inn. All you see is like you're standing on a bridge with me in the middle of like this massive cavern underneath. This is what I've been thinking of. This should help prevent if it works. I'm able to kind of control what their reality is. And again, this is just a mere illusion, and like I'll drop it, and you immediately come back into no one. You were the only one that saw all of those images, and you know I can make it where they feel the danger and feel the attack, and you know feel these phenomenons. But it should afford a big enough distraction where they may not even see the others may not see you when you are in danger.
Just nod my head to this. Yeah, I was thinking of the same type of thing. And I came up with a slightly different solution. And then I'll just cast darkness on myself in the middle of the whole fucking place.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay. Well,
You hear like about 3 seconds after you do that, you hear "fuck out, crash, bang."
I look around. And it's like, oh, it drops immediately, and it just starts. And I'm like, but I've moved towards the entrance at this point, and I drop it, and I'm like, sorry, and now I'm already heading out the door.
and then just start laughing. Is there anything broken?
There are, yeah. So they dropped like not broken. No, nothing's broken. The tankards are all like iron tankards, but there is like a serving tray of iron tankards that got dropped.
I'll double a mage hand, and then kind of press the digitation. Oh, apologies. I was not expecting that either from her, but
Yeah, it's okay. And you see Brulin, like as the darkness is going away, Brulin is standing with the tray, going, "Could you just? I know you guys are kind of new at this, but outside is where we do the things, preferably."
oh yes.
And
Well,
you look like if you can anybody that's paying any attention sees Doberk, the half orc, with one hand and no eyes, is chuckling to himself, pretty heavily. It's like the first time you've seen him smile. Also,
yes. Well, you know, new things, shiny and
yeah,
you know,
yep.
they. So,
I remember.
apologies.
It's fine. It's no big deal. It's just a little spilled ale. You guys you've been good customers, but yeah, just out there. Next
I
time.
kind of curtly nod and give a wry smile. Well, I think we better see what else we can do today. It seems like it's going to be a much better week.
Yep.
I'll just kind of to head off.
All right. Who all is going? I assume at this point you guys are going to the guild hall.
Yeah. I was just waiting outside for them.
You just run out.
Fox, you're at the beach. Glenn, Ricky, the Dragon Steamboat. Are you
Heyo.
going to the guild hall with everybody?
Yes.
So as you guys get,
Well, hold on. If Fox isn't with us, I'm gonna go find him to take him to the guild hall with us.
go ahead and give me just give me an investigation check. Yeah, real easy to find him.
Is he on the dock on the bay?
No. Close though. He's sitting with the rock lobsters. He is sitting to the north side of town, away from the docks and piers and things, on a big rock, kind of up here, and a fairly untrafficked part of the beach. And the beach is not like really nice beach, at least here. Probably somewhere there's some fairly nice beaches on this lake, but this one is like 50% sand, 50% mud. And then like an additional 30% dead fish.
Oh, that's exciting.
It's probably not that high. It's probably only like there are a lot of dead fish, but it's a lot of like fish skeletons and stuff, so it's not necessarily like stinky.
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna want a nude sunbathe. Unless you're into that kind of thing, and I don't judge.
Hey.
Hey.
We're gonna go take that job with the bandits. I was just coming to get you because we're going up there now as a group, and we may head straight out and like I don't know, and we don't know people here. You do, so.
You see,
Are you coming?
yeah, you just see me. I'm reading a book. I pack up my book. Yeah, I'll come. I'll just take some time for myself.
Okay, let's go.
I put my book into my pack, bookmark it, put it back in my pack, and I follow Dave.
What are you reading? I recently got a book too.
I'm reading a book about adventurers. To be honest with you.
What are they doing?
They're going around fighting kobolds right now.
Oh.
They're in caves and fighting kobolds and doing all the fun things, it looks like.
I've killed kobolds before.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't ran into a whole lot of them.
Just a few. Not like a lot.
Yeah. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. They're pretty easy because they're only like, and I like hold out my hands like this big.
I'm very intrigued in the conversation. You know, I've done a lot of adventuring around, but nothing like really related to things like kobolds and stuff. I find it very intriguing.
I mean, I haven't been a lot of places. I came down from the north. And
yeah.
I was in the mountains and there were some kobolds. Aloe and Zan have been in way more places than I have, like a lot more.
So
Yeah,
sounds like you're well experienced.
I mean a little, I guess. I don't know. I'm not good at conversation. We should go.
Oh,
You want
I
to?
thought we were walking while we were talking.
Oh yeah, we are. I don't know. This is weird. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of weird with conversation. Like normally, orcs just yell at each other until we punch each other, and kind of why I wanted to leave. It's like a big part of that because it's weird. It's just different. I wanted to come down here. Like there was just, I knew that there was more, so. I wanted to go into the unknown. Do you know what I mean?
Into the unknown. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so that was why I did that. Why did you stop acting?
I got
that's what you did, right? Like I'm not okay.
That's not, you're right. That's what I did acting before I started adventuring. It wasn't necessarily per se stopped acting. It more so that the traveling troupe changed out cast every so many years. They just change out to a whole new set of cast. And I mean, with my ability, I can be anyone, but it's kind of just like adding fresh talent, giving other people options and opportunities. And I never really pursued trying to find another acting troupe to join that continue.
Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense.
It was kind of just like a choice, I guess I made. Just go where we're at, and just take it with stride.
Yeah, I don't. So like, you traveled with him, but like you guys didn't fight.
After I was done, so I tell you, after I was done with the traveling acting troupe. I did go with a band of adventurers, like some new adventurers, just like we are. But we never really fought like kobolds. It was more doing bidding for the guilds like we're doing now. I did a lot of the talking and the bureaucratic stuff and the political stuff, talking people out of things, talking people into things, bartering and trading for people for them. Oh, damn, that sucks. I was in stride too.
He'll be back.
I know.
I was singing God damn it! What was the show with the super racist guy?
Which one? Like a million shows.
Show. Archie, no, not.
The bald dude.
Yeah, the bald dude.
The Apprentice.
No. No, I know what you're talking about. His name was
Older.
Archie, and he bald dude. He sat on a couch or not a recliner all the time, drank beer. He was
Hey, he's back.
Okay.
Archie Bunker.
Archie Bunker.
Thank
yep,
you.
Yep, thank you. I was going. So I told. What part was the last part you heard?
Basically right after I spoke.
Okay. So I tell you. Great.
It's shut down like immediately.
So what I tell you is right after the acting troupe, I did join a small band of adventurers, but we ended up doing less of the fighting stuff and more of the political stuff, like running around from town to town for the guilds, doing guild jobs, buying and bartering for things, doing political tasks, talking people out of things, talking people into things like that. It was more public service and less public destroying of things for people.
Yeah, I'm gonna be really honest. The lack of fighting down here is really surprising.
I mean, this area is a fairly stable area, most people get along pretty well here. They have
Like-
as long as I've been here. I don't even know who my parents are or how they got here. I heard my kind are pretty prevalent here and fairly welcome.
Well, like, what I mean is, the other day I was walking like home, and these two guys like ran into each other, and they were like, "Oh fuck you," and "Oh fuck you," and like they were doing like hand gestures at each other, and then they just walked away. Yeah, if that happened in the north, somebody would be bleeding a lot. So it just was very unnerving. I was just quite surprised.
That doesn't surprise me, to be honest. That was a thing. Yeah, most things down here tend to be a little bit more on the relaxed side.
Yeah, I definitely say so. Yeah.
I mean, we're not without conflict, but most conflict is handled more on the political side. Back to me
Yeah,
doing a lot of
I don't-
discussions.
I don't really know a whole lot about that. Our entire political system is based around one guy who could kill everyone else.
Yeah, I can see that. I've heard about your kind. I mean, we have an orc village to the west that I have. Am I right, Mike, on the map on the Ultron and the big map is directly west of Blackhaven, right? Or is that the Giants?
That's the Giants.
Which direction is the nearest orc village? I don't think Mike
Mike is muted.
Mike is muted, and I don't see the global
God
map.
damn it! I went the wrong way. I was not muted, and then I muted myself.
Okay.
The only orc city in Utrana is Kugzak.
Okay, so
there
then
are orcs. Orcs exist, but the only place that is most of Utrana is not homogenous. The only place that is really homogeneously orc is Kugzak. But there are certainly orcs in other areas, and there are some like wandering orc tribes. But like they don't really fuck with other people. They just like hunt
okay.
and exist.
So I tell you, fuck, I gotta think of how I want to word this. Basically, when I was with the traveling troop, we spent time in Kugzak. That's not where you're from, is it, Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, I spent time in Kazakh, and I got to know the orcs. And while we were there, they weren't very aggressive, but we were also there entertaining. That's where I learned how to speak orc.
Well, I mean, we're not mean to outsiders. We're just like we just don't settle things like
The same way.
I mean, yeah, if you make somebody mad and you did something, you're gonna get punched in the face. Like, let's say you do something really stupid. Like, you deserve to be punished. Like, if you are arguing the dumbest thing in the world that's just, like, obvious, like, you're just an idiot, like, somebody has the right to just, like, hit you in the face with a club. Like, how I don't understand how you guys just let people be stupid down here.
Yeah, I can understand that, honestly. It's kind of hard to explain. And honestly, I don't know all the answers to that. I understand where you're at and your understanding. And it is kind of different. But it's just the way these people have been long before you or I were ever around, and they're probably gonna be like this for much longer as well.
Yeah, Aluin's been teaching me a lot about the history stuff and like being polite. Like I didn't understand like the polite stuff, but like I've learned to wash my hands before I eat and like using silverware and utensils, like stuff like that's important to you, like Southerners.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not just like and like cooking food. That was very new to me. That was, I mean, yeah, that was hard.
I can imagine. Yeah, that sounds pretty difficult. See, the hardest part for me...
Normally we don't have time to cook because if you start a fire and then start cooking your food, like other things are gonna come take your food. So like, it's best to just get it eaten.
I can see that. Yeah. For me at least, the hardest part for the whole thing is, see, you know where you came from, you know your parents and all that good stuff. I never got to know parents. I was raised in the orphanage actually here in Blackhaven. So, I mean, it was kind of rough for me growing up here. I mean, I had a good childhood, and the acting guild gave me good opportunity to become more, you know? It's just,
Yeah.
This is all I've known. I don't know my people's culture. I don't know who my parents are. I don't know where we came from. And at least you have like a sense of identity. I've never really had an identity to go by. I make it up on the fly, daily, weekly, monthly, just whatever suits my boat. And that's kind of what made me such a good actor in the acting troupe, is I didn't know who I was, so I could be anyone. I was moldable clay, if you would.
Yeah, that would be really hard to like know who you are if you can be anyone.
Yep. And you never had an identity going into it. You never knew who you were before.
Have you tried just like sticking to one thing? That just be you?
Yeah.
And then like every time you're ever like just relax, like that's you. Like what do you like look like when you're not this?
I show you, I turn into just a raw changeling, just ghost. It looks like white clay, right? If I'm right, Mike, if I remember, it's just like a white clay looking, like you have humanoid features, but your skin's just like pure white. And
yeah, it's essentially just a gray,
human,
nondescript,
like a lump of Play-Doh. Why don't you just
think
be
more
that?
like the people from the neutral planet in Futurama.
Okay, I haven't seen that episode, so I'm not big in the Futuramas. I apologize.
Okay.
But
they're just like nondescript gray things.
Yeah, I understand. I kind of understand. Yeah, almost like a mannequin, basically.
Not far off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doctor Who.
Yep. That's exactly.
Okay, first.
Exactly where I'm going at. Yep. Doctor Who. Yep. So I don't go like this because, not that people frown upon my kind around here. We're accepted per se, but we're accepted with caution, and people don't really treat you well if you go like this. So I was taught at a very young age at the orphanage, it was better to try fitting in. So I always picked a high elf because I always admired them and their culture and wanted to be one. I was a little kid, but my high elf form offended your partner, your companion, really bad.
So what I mean is like, so you just like, you talked about this, you know, we're having like a conversation here now. This is awkward. I'm not used to getting like this with people.
It's
but
okay.
We'll just keep going. So like you were just saying like you don't have an identity, but you like looked up like, don't be an elf. Like you just be this. Just be this. Like own it. I mean, look at me. I'm really ugly and I smell bad, but like I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
like, who gives a shit? Like, what are they gonna do? I'll just stab him in the face.
He does smell pretty bad.
I did get some soap. Worse. Like, I did get some soap, but like, I haven't used it yet. Aluin does this really cool thing. I think you've seen it, where like,
just prestidigitation. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's so awesome. Like, I don't have to bathe anymore.
See, when I went to college, there were several different colleges from my kind. I'm a bard, as you probably already know. And when I went to college, there's a lot of them that learned that prestidigitation. I learned more the talking and communication things, but a lot of them did learn that.
Well, it's just really cool. But like, just be like, do this for a day. Be you. Be this face for a day. Just see how it goes.
I'll give it a try. For you, Tave, I'll try it. And I do.
Just-
I stay in full changeling form for the day.
And now we're gonna go to the place.
I'm doing a piss.
Oh, okay. We're all gonna awkwardly wait for him to pee.
I'm done peeing.
Okay.
I'm just walking back to my desk.
I thought we could sing the song and serenade you.
I want to hear what song you would sing to serenade me.
Here's a
don't have
little
what I'm talking about.
teacup, short and stout.
Don't go
Chasing
chasing
waterfalls.
waterfalls.
That's I feel like that's a pretty good one. Yeah. All right. So you guys are are pretty easily able to find the Iron Band office in the guild hall. Hang on a second, I got a cough. Okay, sorry about that. All right.
You should be.
And inside the office, as you walk in, there's a Minotaur sitting behind the desk, old. He has black skin, brown hair, and you can tell he at one point in his life was just massive and would have been an absolute fucking force to be reckoned with. But at this point, he has lost most of his kind of muscle mass in his age, and he looks almost deflated. But he still stands like 6'5", and really wide.
He's a brick
really broad.
house.
But he certainly doesn't look to be the physically domineering person that he would have been. He is wearing fairly simple and comfortable looking robes, and you can see the symbol of the Iron Band embroidered onto the chest of the robes. And that symbol is just a very, very simple gray circle, basically, with a couple of chains falling from the bottom of the circle or from the front of the circle, and then just kind of fading away. As you all enter, he looks up. Name's Tespin. What can I do for you?
I think it's what we can do for you, sir. Give him a salute.
You're one of.
I'm one of, and just kind of give him a cross look. I'm one of what?
Newbies.
Oh, and just go shake my head. And, yeah.
Yeah,
How'd you know?
it shows.
I'm
I'm
gonna choose not to be offended.
Okay. You're looking to deal with the job from the job board, then?
That is a fabulous deduction that you've made there, sir. Smile.
He takes a big draw on his pipe, and starts blowing like smoke rings out from his nostrils as he finishes his draw.
I'm actually fascinated by this now. That's so cool. I didn't know they were so cool.
Oh, yeah. It takes practice. I'll teach you sometime, maybe, if you turn out to not be a fuckwit.
I just look at the ground. He had to ruin it. Like he was building points, and he just.
You're probably not a fuckwit. I don't know. Anyway, we've got some rules if you're gonna work for the Iron Band.
Mm-hmm.
First things first. Bring him in dead. You get half the reward. Alive, you get the full 200. They come in not wearing an iron collar. I don't give a shit. No reward, no job, no nothing. And you'll want to get a cart from Bits and Bob's from Genrin over at Bits and Bob's.
Where are you heading there, mate?
No, not the normal wagon or cart. We've got special ones for the Iron Band. If you don't bring them back alive, you bring them back laid out on a cart with no sides, so everybody can see what happens when you cross the Iron Band.
Wait, the cart has no sides, not the people.
Don't much give a shit if the people have got sides.
So what do these people do again?
They're bounty hunters.
No, the people that were. So they're just a random
okay.
bounty on these people.
Sorry, you're talking to him. Sorry, I got confused.
Oh, sorry.
They
I don't have an accent, so
best we could tell, rustled some cattle.
they
Stole some cattle from a farmer.
I mean, like a lot, or
Enough to be a problem.
like, if we're talking value here, like, is this like a lot? Like, are they really like?
What do these iron bands do?
Have they killed anybody?
That's a good.
Probably. But that's not why we're out for them.
Okay.
They've taken enough cattle to. They've taken enough cattle to put the man who hired us out of a house.
Okay.
If the situation's not taken care of.
So, like, do we just get them, or are we supposed to get the cattle too?
You take care of the cattle, or you take care of the bandits. Let Deadvac know where the cattle is, and he'll bring the cattle in. You folks don't seem like.
Did you say dead fact? I'm like trying to scribble on a piece of paper with a piece of charcoal.
Would you like a pen, son?
They have pens.
A what?
Or a notebook? Or like a.
Do you have any with ballpoint pens?
What's a ballpoint? I got these fucking feathers. What, you suck up ink?
Yeah, I can't use one of those dainty things. I tried, they just break. So I just use this piece of charcoal.
Right. Yeah, Deadvac. Deadvac Dravodzi. Good man. Not much money, but good fella. He'll take care of the cattle if you just tell him where they are once you're done dealing with the bandits.
Okay, where do we find him? Is he the one who hired you? Like, the other times we've had to go talk to somebody first, but like we didn't know that. Different story, tangent. Do we have to talk to him before we go after the bandits?
He might be able to give you some useful information.
Okay.
But,
like, do you know where the bandits are? Like, that would save us a lot of time.
no.
Okay. Just, I mean, I don't
No,
think we would be good at this job if we didn't ask before we left.
You wouldn't be very good at this job if you couldn't find him either.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that part. I just
Oh, okay.
trying to save some time.
No, yeah, sorry. He Yeah, he lives. He's got a farm. Just a couple hours outside of Blackhaven, to the west. Shouldn't be any
Okay.
trouble finding it.
Give him a thumbs up. Because
Alright,
I've
so
seen
I
people do that before, so I do it. It's really awkward and at a weird angle, but I do it.
So, yeah, you've probably seen Zan do it a number of times. So out of character then, you said something about some iron shackles or whatever, and they need to be in them or something, or right?
Yes. You'll need to see Fisk before you leave. My armorer.
So
Uh,
all right. So we're supposed to essentially just like take them down, throw them in these iron shackles, put them in this cart, parade them through town, and
Well,
deliver
if
them to you.
if they're still breathing, you keep them walking. But if they're dead, you lay them out in the cart so everybody can see them.
Uh huh.
It's up to you.
Bring
But,
out your dead.
that's the way we operate. People don't fuck with the Iron Band for a reason.
Right. Right.
You can you'll be able to get the bands from Fisk through that door. And if you need any equipment, he could probably set you up for a price.
All right. All right.
Is there-
Gives another just a meh salute now. Not as just doesn't like care as much as like meh, okay, and then turns around and starts walking away, or whatever way is towards the person that we're supposed to go to next.
And he's pointed to a door that's like straight behind him and to his left.
All right.
Good luck. Hope you don't die.
Yeah. You too.
I mean, I was just I hope you don't die.
Worst things. I'm fucking old.
Yeah, it's why I was concerned.
Dying to be okay.
Sam, that's really sad.
No. Maybe not.
And he starts just like blowing. Like he starts like leans back and just starts dragging on his pipe and blowing like smoke rings. And as like he blows a smoke ring and waits long enough that he can blow another smoke ring through that smoke ring, which is a low speed. And he's just fucking around blowing smoke rings at this point, and doesn't seem to be paying a hell of a lot of attention to you guys.
Zan just kind of talks low to herself. Man, that'd be so cool if he wasn't such a crusty bastard.
I'm old, you
Continues.
prick.
Continues walking.
Get to be old, you can be a crusty bastard. Them's the rules. Ask the fucking elf.
Just look up at Eowyn. Is that true?
Oh no, sorry, I wasn't there.
Oh, you weren't
I
there?
got I got sidetracked to
You
the
didn't say
general
ask the fucking
store.
elf then.
All right. Then I guess we go to the next thing.
Alright. So through the door, you see.
So who's
There's-
with us, by the way? Just because now now I don't
Now
know
I'm
who's here.
confused as well.
It's at least me, Tave, and Box.
I think
believe-
so.
I think
believe
Ricky's with
Dragon
us.
Steamboat is with you.
Is Miss Steamboat here?
Yeah, I'm here. Why am I a steamboat?
I don't know.
Sorry, I
Someone
can't
told me
hear-
Steamboat.
I can't hear Ricky without thinking the Dragon Steamboat.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No. I'm steamboating around.
That's right, Paul. I'll stop that. I'm sorry.
No, I would have
Jumping
gone,
off
but
the
then I
corner on the
remembered
fucking Macho Man.
to run to the general store to see if the soap order had come in.
It has not, unfortunately. No, fuck it, it has. Yeah, it has. Fuck it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got
Fucking
good smelling
soap.
soap.
We got good
Fucking
soap now.
soap.
Yeah, soap. Yeah, you got good soap.
Campaign complete.
Done. We got soap.
Done.
Tave may actually take a bath now.
Yeah,
Dave's gonna hate it.
yeah, most likely.
Sam's the only one that appreciates. Well, maybe Ricky likes nice things.
All right. So through the door, you open the door and you see an elf sharpening a blade at a pretty large whetstone at a big large workbench with kind of armors and things around. And you do see like a rack of these iron collars, essentially, that are it's a thick iron band that is held together by like a bolt on one side, and then it has chains going down to shackles. With the shackles only about like there's only like 4 inches of chain between the neck collar and the shackles. So once on a prisoner, it would be pretty. It would be pretty hard to move.
I just walk over to the rack and I start like kind of messing with the collars, like
You
like
would
holding them up and like clamping them and like.
are you here for a job?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the really, really, really old guy sent us here. He said that you'd set us up with collars. And I, on the walk here, like I had a thought, like we're supposed to get enough collars for the bandits, right? How do we know how many collars we need?
And I just look at Dave and I was like, I was gonna ask the same thing.
And he just holds up a finger. 1.
You only need one.
What if there's like 9 of them?
Then you kill 8.
What if they all like surrender?
Then chain 1 up and bring the rest back.
Oh, okay.
When they fight back,
I'm
you kill
gonna
them.
be completely honest. I thought you were still gonna say chain 1, kill 8. I did not know what to expect.
I'm fine with that as well.
Yeah.
I just look at him, just like, who hurt you?
I grab one collar and I just gingerly take it off the rack and just like put it on my like in my pack and just.
So, so there's only one collar. Does it chain the rest of them together? Is that what you were saying, or are we
No.
only chaining one and bringing it back, and then they're literally expecting us to kill the rest?
Well, no,
We don't really care what you do with the rest. You bring 1 back as an example.
Uh-huh.
We're not the law. We're not guards. We're bounty hunters.
Uh-huh.
If you bring back 15 of them, that's fine. We don't really care. They're almost all certainly going to be executed.
For stealing cows?
Yes.
Seems extreme.
Well, it might, but
I look at Tave and I'm just like, I'm not feeling this. And then I look at Ricky, I'm like, are you okay with this?
I'm generally not a fan of executing people.
Right. Like, I mean, I feel for the dude, but
listen. If someone is going to take away not only one man's livelihood, but meat that could feed dozens of others,
right.
and not care what happens to any of them, the penalty is death. If you're not accepting of that,
Well, and I mean,
But he didn't kill anybody.
I think the old guy said they did. They just
Well,
not.
I think I think he's just having pure conjecture on that.
Well,
they're
I
bandits.
I think
As
the
a
biggest
general
thing.
rule, bandits
Are people.
aren't opposed to killing.
Right.
So like,
but
I
I've
think-
killed.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So killing obviously doesn't always immediately mean bad. I mean,
And
Thank God.
who have you killed?
Oh, I've killed a lot. I mean, no one. Absolutely no one.
just give a Tave kind of like a cross. I'm just like,
I just shrug.
I've killed many people, but never anyone who was simply trying to live their life.
Isn't never mind.
I know where you're going with that, and I'm gonna ask it anyway. And then I just look at him. Isn't a bandit stealing a cow trying to live his life too? He didn't kill anybody to get the cow. Is it wrong? Sure. But
Let me ask you, what do you think happens to the rancher who can't sell cattle to live?
I just look at him and he's like, well, finds a different profession.
Or dies? Mostly it's the second thing.
Huh. I'm just looking around and like, I don't.
We've
Nope.
got our caller. Let's
Nope.
I think we should go.
I'm
It's your
just.
call.
I'm
Do
just
the
leaving
job,
the.
don't do the job, I don't care.
I'm just leaving the place at this point. I'm like, I don't. No. No.
Well, I don't. It's a job, and we don't have to kill them. He did say that. So like, we can use our discretion. We may disagree with
No.
that
So
really aggressive person in there, but
I just look at Tave. I'm like, Tave, if we bring them back here to be executed, are we not just killing them anyway? Even if we let them all go.
well, how about this? We go out there and we talk to them. We figure out what's what.
The only way that this job is ending with these people is if at least one of them is dead or brought back to be killed. That's that is the only way that this job is fulfilled.
But like, I feel obligated at this point to like help the farmer. I
Sure.
at least would like to go out and talk to and be like,
Well,
and I mean,
right.
and if they want to like fight, I really don't care if they die.
So how much was the reward on this particular like?
200 if they're alive, 100 if they're dead.
Sorry.
So potentially this person needs somewhere in the vicinity of like 100 gold or something like that to be fine.
You mean like the cattle person?
Yeah.
That's what
Well,
I mean. We could figure
like-
it out. Like maybe we can pay the bandits to just go away, and maybe it's not that much. Like maybe they don't have money, and the only thing they can do is steal the cow to feed their family. I don't know, but we don't know until we go. And maybe they're killing tons of people, and they're just not killing the cattle guy. I don't know, but we won't know until we go out there.
Fine. I'm just like I'm not happy about it. She's clearly frustrated and is not working with these people. But she will begrudgingly say, "Well, let's go talk with a."
I'll be honest. I thought they were gonna say that these people were gonna end up being slaves.
Sorry.
And that one I wasn't gonna be comfortable with, but yeah, now I have like a whole nother internal like thing, because now I'm like, well, is it worse to be a slave or be dead? This is starting to hurt. Can we just go talk to them?
Why don't we go get Halo then?
Okay.
I pat him on the arm. I'm like, you've done a lot of thinking. You're doing good today, but let's go talk with Halo. And,
The nuances of Southern culture are intense.
right? I would argue on the opposite side that your culture is extremely intense.
Yeah,
And
but it's so simple. Like, if you stole somebody's, I mean, we don't have cows, but like somebody's like yak, then you would fight that person, and one of you would win. Like,
but
that's the
what
end of it.
happens? But what happens with false accusations then?
That's why you fight, because then, like, obviously the weaker person.
Is always right?
No, they're always wrong. But like, that's what that's what the fist is there for, and the arm of Kazakh, because like, if there are disputes that can't be figured out, like, they make the decision. The stronger members of the tribe just decide. So
It seems extremely oppressive at that point. I mean, it seems to lack the nuance of gray areas that may exist in life.
yeah, but it's pretty peaceful. Like, it happens, but people aren't normally out to get each other up there.
I'm not sure that we're on the same page with what the word peaceful means.
I mean, there's not like a lot of tribes fighting. There's like
there doesn't need to be tribes fighting when it sounds like you solve most disputes by punching someone in the face. That's
just
that by definition is not peaceful.
Well, I mean, I guess when you put it, I mean, compared to you guys, yes. But if I were to tell you that it was worse about 200 years ago, yeah. Yeah, people don't die as often.
Just thank God for wins then. Yay.
Yeah,
I very very proud. I am proud that you've not punched anybody randomly in the face, so kind of give them a nice little golf clap.
Yeah, I learned that at the Dwarven City. It didn't. Yeah, I learned very quickly.
I can see that not going well for you.
No, I mean, I didn't hit anybody, but I saw what happened when somebody did, and it was not great.
It is generally looked down upon about starting violence.
Yes. Yeah. We should. Ricky, what do you think? Like, I mean, we're not going to get metaphor. I'm not talking like in general, but just like, are you okay with just like talking?
We are getting philosophical. Are you joking?
Yeah, I mean,
I think we can most definitely go out there, see how everybody's doing, see if we can help the farmer out, and probably not have to just execute helpless people.
yes.
After, to complete the contract is another thing. We'll have to figure out what to do about that. But, I mean, it's only 200 gold, right? So.
Yeah. I mean, I make that in a week fighting, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of feeling that too. I'm assuming that we've made it back to
Everybody.
by now, maybe. Unless Fox wants to throw his philosophical hand into
Nope,
this conversation.
I do
It's
not.
like,
I
no.
mean, that conversation
it's
already
all-
took enough turns and rabbit holes. I am good with being an observer and taking mental notes.
Yeah, you guys. At this point, you guys would easily be back to Sparrow's Rest. All of you. Aylwin, whatever the fuck your name is, with a pretty sizable bag full of soap. It smells pretty nice.
Good, you guys are back.
And it's like each soap is wrapped in its own individual.
Ooh, I'm glad you said that. I need to
Parchment.
order some more Dr. Squatch.
It's nice. Like it's a very nice soap.
Yes, glad you guys are back. Tave, Senzia, I remember talking with, oh shit, who was the halfling again?
Riley.
Right, Miss Riley. You enjoyed her scent, and finally the shipment from the halflings have come in, so
Zan gets visibly excited.
I have purchased you guys many bars of soap.
I might actually try bathing now.
Well,
Oh, it's wonderful! Thank God. Just gonna run over and start sniffing the bag.
realized the elven soaps did not realize you would have preferred more florally scents. So,
Mm.
And
yeah,
generally,
yeah.
elves don't naturally produce the sorts of smells that an individual like Tave does.
Yeah, and as I said, I figured it was more of like a woody type, like just like a nature forest,
Yeah,
a neutral wood
It's
Yeah.
woods
sandalwood.
type smell. Yeah, so
yeah,
it's
kind
not-
of that kind of like. There's not a lot of scent there. It's pretty much just soap.
Yeah, it's just clean, not super pungent odor. But
Which works when you don't smell like a rotting fish at the end of the day.
Unless you want to smell like rotting fish.
So,
Or just don't
Aylwin,
give a shit.
we could talk about like the more difficult aspects of this job on the way there because we have a few hours, but we're gonna go first try to talk to the bandits.
Okay.
Oh, and so how many? Do you have a whole bunch of that soap or whatever?
Yeah, I don't know how
A shitload.
much.
Just you've
Yeah.
got a lifetime supply essentially of the soap.
You both have a large amount of soap.
I'm gonna take one and I'm gonna go walk over to Ricky and like, oh, you've got to try this. It smells so good. I'm gonna hand her the soap.
And it's like it's basically soap with like, and there are different smells, like scents. But this one is like a lavender infused soap, which is very different from most of the soap you've run into, which is essentially a fucking bar of lye. That just gets shit clean.
Yeah, super clean.
But you want to have plenty of water when you're washing with it.
Right. Otherwise, you just scar your skin and burn it off.
Yes. But this seems to be a very nice, like mild, like lavender scented soap.
Okay.
I think Glenn might have died or forgot that he was Ricky.
What?
Wasn't even paying attention. I handed. I was role playing. I took one of the bars of soap and I was excited to hand it to you to try. If you don't care about it, that's fine too. But
So it's like a nice scented soap,
it's a little forward.
which is
forward.
Yeah.
Zan looks at you confused.
I mean, I don't just bathe with random people. Like,
Again, still confused. Kind of tilting her head to the side. It's like I didn't ask you to.
Oh, hello.
Bathe
You
with
don't
me.
need to be sorry. We were just
So
chatting in
doing-
Discord. It's fine,
Try
dude.
it.
I was okay. I was okay.
I mean, it just
I
kinda, like,
survived.
starts looking a little, depressed, disappointed. It's like if you don't want it, that's fine.
I'll
Starts-
take them. Yes, thank you. We'll just move on. Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right.
all right.
Tave's gonna grab one of the bars of soap, and I'm assuming that they collect rainwater
Oh my
here.
goodness,
Do they
you're
do
fine,
that?
bud.
Like like the barrels, like
You don't
on
need
the
to
edges of
apologize.
buildings, and the water just like goes down. Is that a thing?
What now?
Do you know what I'm talking? Have you ever heard of like?
yeah.
seen
Oh
that?
yeah. Yeah. No. They're certainly like rain barrels.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab
Yeah.
a bar of soap, and I'm gonna walk over to a rain barrel, and I'm just gonna start like bathing out in the middle of the street. I'm not taking my clothes off, but like I'm rubbing all of like my my armpits and like my exposed skin, and like
As you do, like somebody walks by and goes, "There
smells good.
are literally
It smells wonderful.
bathtubs in that building."
I look at him, I look at the building, and I just shrug, and then I just start like throwing
You're like
water.
outside of Sparrow's Rest, just like
Yeah.
washing yourself in a barrel.
Yeah, and I'm rinsing the water, and just like I'm still wearing my armor and everything, and I'm just rinsing like the suds off, and I'm like smelling myself.
And they just kind of wander off, like shaking their heads.
I come back, and I've still got some bubble suds on me, and I'm just
Just face palm, just looking at it like, oh my god.
how do I
Why
smell
don't hate
now?
You smell wonderful, friend.
I'll just kind of like walk up to Tave and go, you give him a sniff. Oh, far, much nicer.
Good.
You should make this a. I'm sure if you made this a daily
Daily?
occurrence.
I give you like this weird like.
Just-
Look,
I'm like,
How-
well,
how long is this soap supposed to last? Is that why the bag is so big? You're supposed to use it every day?
if you wanna smell nice and then I give him a sly look and say and get the ladies like
Yeah, we're not. And I immediately get serious. Let's not. Yeah, we're moving on. And I just start walking away.
oh come on.
Nope. Nope. Nope, not.
I just look at Zanzi. I clearly missed something with this.
I'm just laughing to myself, just shaking my head. Yeah.
Okay.
He's just shy.
Proceed to follow Taves.
Throw the rest of the soap in my bag and then continue to follow after.
All right. Is everybody? I assume everybody is going with.
I am.
Yes. Absolutely.
All right. You guys are able to the travel to Detvac's ranch is pretty simple, pretty easy travel. As you get there, like you start looking around, and you don't see any Erock at all. Just a lot of like empty pasture. But you do see like a middle-aged human with black hair, fairly muscular, wearing bibs, who seems to be working on like the front porch of his house.
So, are we at the clients, or are we?
Yeah. That's
Yeah. We just got there.
I'm
Muscular
assuming.
dude in bibs.
So, did we have? How long did it take us to get here? Did we have our moral quandary talk with Aluin then?
Yeah, if you'd like, yeah. It's a couple hours of walking. So not a super long way out of town, but long enough that you could certainly have had any conversation you want. So if you guys want to have any conversation on the walk, please do.
I look at Alien as we're walking there then, and just I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't like the dude that was, or either one of them that was giving us this quest. They essentially just want us to go and kill a whole bunch of people and then bring one of them back splayed open and dead. Cause they.
I mean, he said we could do that. We don't have to do that.
Did you guys stop and get a cart from Bits and Bob's before you left?
Yes.
So it's like and they just sent like a donkey with, and it's just a simple. Sorry, I forgot about that. In the mayhem of soap, it's just a
soap.
simple, like basically platform on an axle, with with wagon wheels, basically.
Like bring out your dead cart.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Bring out your dead. I called it at the very beginning. It said special card, and I started singing that.
So, the problem is with just flat out killing these bandits, yes?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, he basically said no matter what, someone's going to die before anything. So said that whatever there is, he only needs one back, dead or alive. Alive's worth more, but even if we bring them back, they're just gonna execute him anyway.
Yes. Well, I fear we finally run into some of the more barbaric laws and rulings of Ultrana. Remember, the Lilinor is run at a much higher level of treating even those who kind of go against the society, allow them to redeem themselves and try and work back for the betterment of society. And if they can't, then we choose to just banish them from the lands instead of allowing them to continue to be part of society. But this is the unfortunate of the short-sightedness of the short-lived humanoid races, and they tend to rather.
I don't know. This guy was really old.
Well,
Like he was like really old.
Yes, well, you see elves. We are very old, but how do we look?
Not like that, old dude.
Yes, well, I can't speak directly for him, but
What race
I
was that
mean,
guy? Sorry, I forgot.
Minotaur.
He was a Minotaur. Okay.
do I know much about minotaurs?
Yeah, I believe 160, 170 is kind of the upper range,
Yeah, so
and he was north of that by a bit. So he looks old as fuck, but he's significantly younger than you.
yeah, so they even old short-lived ones, they've grown up their entire lifespan living with the need to get things done on a hastier schedule, and the downside with their society is oftentimes they make rash and hasty decisions on others' lifespans where it's unfortunate, and as an elf we've agreed while we're out in Ultrana to you know customize ourselves to these rulings, even if we do disagree. And well, I do agree with you, Zanzia, that just outright killing these bandits is not truly the way. You just happen to live in a higher society where we still value those that have gone astray.
I don't believe I agreed to forfeit my morals.
And I don't believe you shall. And I honestly don't believe, um, if we don't feel comfortable killing these after we talk to them, um, then there's nothing that is beholden to us that we can't just walk away. And obviously, if they attempt to attack us, then we will defend ourselves as we see fit. But you know, we do we have, as an elf, we have agreed to allow them to govern themselves, and if they wish to execute them, then that is on them. But I do not wish to tell you your morality is wrong, or how you feel about it is wrong. I feel you are justified, and I'm glad to see some of the elven teachings have rubbing off on you, even though you are so young.
Oh, my back itches.
And I will give you a very kind smile with my eyes.
She looks frustrated, but
Oh, got it.
starts just contemplating the situation at this point.
Dual purpose headphone stand and back scratcher.
So that's all.
Thank you. Come again.
Now we've arrived, right?
Now you've arrived.
Now
Yeah.
we have arrived.
Okay. So we see that it's all empty. There's no
fucking D&D cows.
fucking D&D cows.
What? We can't go
Just
to the
a
magical
guy
cow village?
Wearing
Fuck.
bibs. Because bibs fucking exist in D&D now. Just working on his fucking porch. Just hammering nails in. Full-blown NPC. You can't tell if any of this is important, but he's doing it.
Excuse me. Sir?
Yeah, what do you want?
We're from...
And he turns at that point and sees the cart. Oh, I'm sorry. You're here to deal with the bandits, huh?
Yes. That's
And he
exactly why
spits
we're
up,
here.
like he spits a big, like thick stream of chew spit out onto the ground.
Super. I have a question.
Yes.
Have they killed anybody around here?
These particular bandits? I don't know.
Okay, we just wanted to throw that out there. Do you know where they are? How many like cows are you supposed to have here? Because you don't have any.
Magical cow realm. Magical cow realm.
It's yeah, they took a couple hundred head from me.
That's a lot of cows.
How many bandits are there?
Fair number. Fair good sized band, I would assume. I don't know, I didn't see them. Simply
He said a couple hundred.
How
right?
do you wait?
Yes.
Multiple hundreds. Like
Yeah.
at least a different. Like it's not a 1 and 2 zeros. It's at least a different number in zeros, right?
Yeah, that I'm beginning to see why they wanted to execute these bandits.
Mhm.
That's a lot of cows.
When did they come take the cows?
it's been a couple weeks now.
Okay. Were you here?
I was, but they came at night. By the time I realized something was they were on their way out. I tracked them the best I could, but well, they started chucking arrows back at me, and I decided that I should probably be somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
arrows, not great.
So you were close enough for them to shoot arrows at. How many did you see?
I don't know, like 6 or 7 arrows. But-
No, how many of them? I don't think you meant
Oh.
arrows.
I'm gonna be honest, I was focused on the arrows. There were like more than 3.
I would imagine.
I don't know, for a herd that size, probably
20, 30, 40.
A dozen men that knew what they were doing could handle it.
Actually, true.
But I don't know. Could have been more. We did track them. Once they were gone. Hang on just a second, sorry. And it shouldn't be hard to follow their track north. Because, you know, couple hundred cows. Kinda.
So we're just gonna
Makes
come
sense.
back and tell you where the cows are, because
Yeah,
I don't think I'm gonna be able.
You don't look like herders to me.
No.
Right. Yeah, that'd be all of I'd be looking for. Is
Can
for the
you point
bandits
us in
to
the?
be fucked off.
Can you point us in the direction that you chased them?
It's that way. And go ahead and
just-
give me a survival roll.
I'd say I'm already going that way. As soon as he points, I'm heading out. Not, and I go the wrong way.
No, you don't, because it's 200 fucking cows. Like you're essentially tracking. It's not hard to track
Okay.
this bunch. Like, there's no subtlety. of like herding a couple hundred cows. I should tell you I don't have any money to give you. The guild will pay you, of course, but if you come back, well, I could give you either two of the cows once I get them back, or I could give you an ox and a cart. It'd be up to you, or you could not take any of that. That'd be fine too.
Yeah, I don't know if we need any of that.
The cows are mighty tasty.
Or maybe you can just like give us some food.
Oh, I could butcher them and give you some like jerky or something if you'd like.
What's jerky?
You've never had jerky?
No.
And he pulls jerky out of like this somewhat questionable pouch on his hip. A piece of what looks a lot like leather. And hands it to you.
I put it in my mouth and I start chewing.
It's pretty solid jerky.
Like solid as it takes forever to chew?
No. Like it's good. Like it's good. Like it's like a nice. It's like it's got like salted and peppered. Not any like exotic flavors, by any means. Not Carver levels. Yeah. But like really nice like beef jerky.
This is really good.
Yeah. We make a lot of it. You know, the meat goes bad after a while unless you do this with it.
Wait, this doesn't really go bad?
Well, I mean, I probably will eventually, but not for a long time.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of this.
Yeah, from 2 cows, you'd get a shitload of it.
I just start walking towards the trail of cows.
And follow suit.
Alrighty.
Follow the leader. Come
What
follow me.
is so how are you guys traveling?
I'm following the leader.
So I need like a marching order.
I'll go first, and I'll actually kind of do the stealth thing ahead of the group. With like,
Well, that's the question. So it does wear on for a while.
Yeah,
you guys are traveling for a few hours. So
I'll go about at least 300 feet in front of the group. Stealth.
Are you going stealth speeds, or are you going at just normal speed?
That's up to the rest of the group if they're trying to stealth. I know I want to do the stealthy out the front of the group, but
What time of day is it?
Probably not.
Right now, it's probably getting into like early afternoon, 2-3 o'clock ish.
Okay. Well, I think I probably should travel a bit. Seems like I doubt we will make any ground until night. But yeah, Tave, you want to wait out ahead and we will eventually catch up?
Oh, geez.
Yep.
Okay, give me just a moment. So that's Ricky. Don't want to set Ricky aside. Need Ricky.
Need Ricky.
Oh, Ricky, you're so fun. You're so fun. Blow my mind. Hey, Ricky.
Hey, Ricky.
That's right. Hey, me.
Or just full blown Ricky Ricardo. Ricky. Oh, this map is. Sorry, I'm now dropping tokens.
I assume that's
you're
what you were
all-
doing.
You're all double the size of what you need to be. So I'm fixing that. Okay, how far out in front are you running, Tave?
300 feet.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
I am
You're
great at the things I
you're
want to
doing,
be good at.
you're doing big things.
Making big moves.
Just in case, just going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
So allow me to.
Shoot Dave in the face.
I can get rid of these things. I need to pull up a couple other things before I shoot you in the face. There's a pretty good possibility. That's the thing that's happening. Yes. uh, okay. So, yeah. Let's see. If you want to throw on some tunes or something, Scott,
Yeah, I can do that.
feel free. Certainly within range. But I'm not on the right fucking layer, and you guys aren't on the right. Yeah, you guys are on the right map now. Okay, so Tave, as you get to where you are, you do suddenly catch two longbow attacks at you.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
One of them has that. I want to make it the first one because that's funnier.
Okay. Yeah, that's all gonna hit. What's the total?
I'm getting there. So 10, 17, plus 8. 17
Oh my
plus
God.
8 is some. Like 15. 25.
Jesus. Okay.
25 damages. And we'll go to initiative now.
It's not gonna go super well for me.
Not running away would be a real good idea.
Was that a DM hint? That hint, you're gonna die if you don't run away. Hint.
Me, yeah, because I'm by myself and I just took an arrow to the face.
I don't
You
know.
took
if
an
you
arrow
took
to
two
the
arrows
knee.
face. I don't know if hint is the right thing so much as just more like bludgeoning over the head with like a hammer.
Yeah.
Scott used to be an adventurer like us, and he took an arrow to the knee.
That's true. Let's see. I'm gonna do.
I didn't have my thing picked.
Sucks
go.
for you. Just kidding.
Turn.
Do the same.
What the fuck?
Of course, it doesn't matter.
Okay. So.
By the way, did you take blind fighting or anything like that, Scott?
I did take blind fighting.
You bastards!
Well, I know what's gonna happen just in a second here.
That's gonna be more than a second. Like,
Yeah, I'm really
he
far
ranged
ahead.
out 300 feet in front of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This guy needs to go away. All right. I think we are ready to rock and roll. So, Tave, it is your turn first.
Yeah, totally gonna take the stealth action and start moving back towards the group.
Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. You managed to suck into the foliage. Pretty good.
Okay. And I'm gonna move my movement back towards the group. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I'm assuming we don't really know that we're in battle then, right?
No, at this point, like so at this point we are not in combat because
As soon as
critted
like
on a stealth.
I can get far enough away, to like not like alert them, I am going to pull a piece of cloth from my back, and I'm gonna dip it in my blood and shoot it back towards the group.
Wait! Before you even do that, before you even get that far, how far away is he?
Like 300 feet
300
away.
feet.
And
But
I'm
like
super stealth.
That's fine.
You know what the range on a longbow is?
So
So like once you're
okay, never mind,
once
go
you're
ahead.
outside that range, like you know you're outside that range.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Because like once that person attacked you, you saw where they were.
Yeah.
I was gonna say before I should have been paying attention before you said broke off from the group. I should have did whisper, or message. But if you go past 120 feet, it breaks the spell. So
Yeah.
He fucked off way out ahead of the group.
Yeah, because I thought I could roll a good stealth, and I didn't.
No, you didn't.
No. So now I'm going back to the group, and I'm now shooting an arrow and staying as hidden as I possibly can be until they're like closer to me. But I'm
Okay, so
like
you're-
moving away from the bad guys.
How far are you heading away from the bad guys?
I mean, so like me and the group are gonna meet up pretty quickly. I'm basically just gonna move back towards the group as quickly as I can while maintaining the stealth.
Okay.
But as soon as I like see the group, like decent far away, I will shoot the arrow because I don't want them to come further. Does that make sense? Like I don't want them to walk into the thing, being me showing up and being like, "Hey, there's guys back there." Like I want them to be like, "Don't fucking move until I get there, and then I can throw myself a heal or something."
Right. So we'll say that you catch back up with the group like 250 feet ish away.
Yeah, and I've got
200 feet
two.
away from.
I've got 2 arrows buried into my chest at this point. I haven't even pulled them out.
Yeah.
Can I get a hand with this?
do we see him?
Yeah, he's talking to you.
I wasn't sure how close he is. So I run up to him. I run up to him. I gotta think of how I'm gonna do this. I want to run up to him and I'm gonna lay my hand on him. I need to see his health bar. I can't see anyone's health bar besides my own.
It's bad. It's pretty fucking bad. Even if you could see it, you
hang on,
probably
just-
couldn't see it.
Can everybody just run in real quick
Yeah.
and make it so you can share the healthy bars?
How do I do that?
I'll do it for everyone. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Thanks, Scott.
Okay, so I see Tave.
Yep.
I run up to Tave right here. And I do level 2. Boop. I know it has 60 feet, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to get real close to him and start like pulling the arrows out.
And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself too.
And you are fully healed.
No.
Not
No.
quite.
Well, you got 10 plus 9. That's 19 from 12.
I took 26
Yeah.
or 25.
Oh, you
I
had
got fucking.
you says
I
12 to
took
28.
25.
That's why I'm confused.
Well, yeah, my number I gotta update because we leveled. I didn't update this token.
Oh, okay. I was
I actually
very.
have 30. I actually
Sorry.
have 36.
That's why I was confused.
So I take it you didn't get to see how many there were.
No, no, I did not, and it hurt. But they definitely are waiting for us up there. Yeah. I mean, I could try to sneak up there again, but that did not go super well. Do you see that ridge up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got shot from up there.
How
So
far
if
away
there's
is
any
this
way that
ridge
we
now? Still like 300 feet.
About 250.
Okay.
Yeah, the top of that ridge, there's some trees. I got shot from there, and I did not stick around long enough to see how many there were. So I'm gonna try to climb up to that ridge. Because, and I'm sorry we had this like debate, but I'm going to kill every single one of them.
Well, they did shoot first.
I'll attempt to climb with you. Unless you're trying to sneak up on them. Like
I will
you
try,
did this last time.
but if I see one of them, I am probably just going to attack. I'm trying to stay calm right now, and I'm just like starting to take deep breaths and like crunching my hands together, and my knuckles are popping. I got like a dagger and like I got my hatchet in my hand with my shield out. I think we should just go kill everything.
Nancy is starting to regret having moral quandaries about these people.
Moral quandary. 4 seconds later, fucking murder them all.
Well, yeah, I mean, at first it was an exercise and just kill them because of reasons, and now it's different.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that everybody just shoots first.
Not everybody, but fucking bandits do. Sometimes.
That's where I'm going. I'm gonna go off to the right, over
So
here,
you're gonna try to come up. Okay. Okay.
up at that ledge, and
So who's gonna join him?
I ain't gonna be
Who
able
is-
to climb that shit.
But the question. So it's not. So it's who is joining him? Stealth rolls from fuck all everybody. If you're trying to stealth at all.
Nancy, if you want to go with me, I'm fairly certain that I could climb that with you. I'm gonna take my
no issue. It's
I'm gonna-
only like 12 to 15 feet.
Yeah, I could jump it.
But I will need stealth rolls for everyone who is trying to come into this area without just like stomping in.
I am stomping in.
It's going well. It's all going well.
I was
Are we
gonna.
attempting to stealth?
You guys are the knight. So Tave is stealthing in. How close are you guys following him?
Well, see, I know that I'm not stealthy.
I'm staying as
Zanzia,
far
if
back as
you want-
possible.
If you want to come with me, I can basically like carry you up to the top of the hill.
I mean, I can attempt it. We'll see.
So I would
well-
allow if you're just riding Tave essentially. I would
Me?
allow it.
No, I'm not going with Tave though.
Okay,
I'm-
and if you're not
I'm-
okay,
I'm not going up the hill because I'm
Okay.
gonna come in from the normal way.
Is
Go for
the ridge like up here? Is it the same height roughly as back over here?
pretty much, yeah.
Surprisingly enough, I'm relatively stealthy.
Mhm.
It's about a 15-foot cliff on either side of the road.
Okay. Because what I'm thinking is, the whole party's coming up over here. That seems silly.
No, I'm gonna go this way.
Oh, okay. Well, That's less silly. But I was thinking I could come up further up the ridge, like up here.
I mean, I was probably coming down the road.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
I mean, I would be hugging probably this. I'd be hugging this stealthing because I actually rolled a reasonable stealth.
okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna do this, but of course, I rolled what I rolled.
You did. You did. All right. So, I will say you guys get to. We'll just say you guys get to where you are right this moment. And we're now in initiative order because of Ricky and Fox's stealth rolls,
Yeah.
essentially. So, Tave, it is your turn.
Okay. So what would this be, like triple movement to get up to this spot?
Well, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Okay.
And then it would be double of 15, so 30 feet of movement to get to there, unless you have something that lets you climb faster.
No. Okay.
So yeah, so 30 feet of movement to get to there, but it's no issue getting there.
Okay. I'm gonna move to here with my orc movement, my bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah. And then now I'm in range, and I'm going to huck a dart at her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she know that I'm there?
No,
That
she
busts up.
does not at all.
Okay.
All right, that is just a hit.
Thank God. Not the 5, obviously, but 7 points of damage.
Okay. Oh, bollocks.
And I'm gonna try to like keep myself behind that tree between myself and her to give me a little bit of cover.
Okay. That'll bring us to Xanthia.
So I've already heard him go into battle at this point then.
Mhm.
And that's
Yeah, I would have roared after I threw the knife because I'm broke stealth
Okay.
anyway.
Yes.
so clearly they already know that we're here at this point, and so I might as well just do it now. Have fun with it. So I cast darkness on myself.
Okay.
Um,
So, hang on.
that's-
What's the range on that?
That is a 15-foot cone.
15 foot. It's a 15-foot
Sphere.
radius circle, right?
Yep.
Right, so it's what I have here.
It's a spear.
See? Like that.
Oh, you overwrote mine. I just put on an aura for myself, but yeah,
Oh shit! Sorry.
it's fine.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have the. Oh, you just changed it to a tint color. It was already there, so okay.
Sorry, I was doing it I didn't realize you did it. I was doing it.
And I'm going to attempt to not be in. I'm gonna try not to screw over Ricky, but
But you gonna.
But
actually, you know what? I'm gonna just kind of like cover the edge, and I'm just gonna kind of like at the same time I'm gonna just kind of give him like there's a mental image over to Ricky that essentially that only like 3 feet ahead of them is daylight.
Okay.
So she's technically covered in darkness at the moment, but I
And you-
made her aware of the direction of where the actual light is.
Okay. So yeah, Ricky, at this point, like everything just goes black. Like
Mm-hmm.
the darkest black you've ever experienced, and then you get a mental image. Basically, like it's like a just kind of a go fuck it that way kind of feeling that you get.
Okay.
So
It's a bit of an odd sensation.
I just mainly because and that's my turn because that's my move, and then I'm not gonna do a bonus action at the moment here. Mainly, I did it because now you're totally obscured and they can't target you with a ranged spell at the moment. But I don't want to screw you over too badly.
So, and you managed to cover Fox with that as well.
Well, they can't. I guess they can't see him past that.
Right, because they can't. Well, they can't see through your magical
No.
darkness. Right. So, and they are both going to take. So the front one is going to take a light crossbow attack at Fox at disadvantage.
Why are they disadvantaged?
Because of
Because
the
they can't see what they're
darkness.
aiming at.
You
They're
can't.
just aiming at the square that they thought he was at.
Like essentially, they can aim where that target was and take an attack with disadvantage. The back one is going to do the same towards Ricky.
Can't attack Ricky. He's totally obscured.
They can still take an attack at disadvantage.
With ranged weapon attacks, they can make an attack. But like, let's say during your turn, Ricky was able to move. They would just be attacking the square that Ricky is at, and if she's not there, it can't hit her. But since she hasn't moved yet, like they can attack the square, which is the last place they saw her.
Right.
It's a weird rules interaction, but we figured that out one time.
It is. I'm guessing neither one of those hit.
They hit me because I have a 13 AC, so the 15/21 hit me.
So 14 or 4 damages.
So
To
where'd
you,
you get
Fox.
the extra 10?
I got excited. Sorry. Does the 16 hit you, Ricky?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah. So the one just shoots off into the darkness and doesn't hit. Fuck
Magic missile.
And I take that back. None of that happened because they used their full action to get there.
Okay, +4 again.
Damn, you guys all like fucking high rolled on your HPs, didn't you?
Mine's just the average.
Yeah. Just the
Yeah,
average.
just the average.
How am I only 28?
Did you not
Oh,
level up to level
Because
4?
I haven't updated my number.
Okay. That will bring us to Ricky.
There we go. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna just touch the cliffside with one hand to be a guide and just take a step forward here. And now these two bozos are in like full view, right?
Oh yeah, they're right in front of you.
Okay. So that was 5 feet, and then the rest. Perfect. Bonk. Let's see. What do I want to do? Yeah, I will attack the one in the back. Yeah, I'll just take a normal swing.
That's a hit. I have no idea what their AC is, but that's higher than it.
5 damage.
He's looking pretty rough. Not have choices at the moment.
Okay. Great. No bonus action, so I'm
Okay.
done.
All right. That'll bring us to Eileen.
All right. Well, I think I am going to move. Let's see. I'll move up to. Let's see here. Just making sure. There, and then. Yeah, I'll just wait. All right. I think I will
Oh, excuse me. Tired.
hit
Been a long week.
them. All right. I'll just hit him with the magic missile.
Yes.
Debating whether or not I wanted to use a level 1. So 1 missile on that guy, 2 missile on these guys. So I'll peer my circle, and it will be what I say was psychic.
So 1 on this guy.
Yeah, the one that already was hit, and then 2 go
2
to
on
the
this
other one. And they will be psychic. And we'll go with non-lethal.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. So the first one is that's the order. 1, 2, 3. So 3 to that guy, and then 7.
They're both looking real rough. Both still conscious, but looking pretty fucking rough at this point.
And I'll just kind of like squat down a little bit because I'm up on a ridge.
Okay. That will bring us to Fox.
No. Okay. Yeah.
You
Okay.
can't see fuck all right at the moment.
I know. I'm doing math right now for that very reason. I get to that square and I can see them. Boop. And I can now see
I
them.
do need an athletics check.
Okay.
And then. Okay. And then it is double movement to climb up the rock face.
Fuck.
That's about 15 feet tall.
So there's no point in me moving because I'm still stuck behind a fucking magical darkness. Moving that way.
Right. Like you could run through. What you could like. It's your call. But it is going to take basically 30 feet of movement to climb the rock face if you want to do that.
Can't you technically? Is this one hiding here? I mean, it was technically attacked. You should be able to see that one.
Can I see the bowman?
Sure.
Okay. Boom. Probably doesn't hit. Fuck.
Does not hit.
Damn it. But then I will use my movement after that to not completely be unobscured, but go over here and get my whole movement, go up there. We'll just use that last athletics check to do that.
Okay. So. Just need to check some distances.
I'll distance you.
Boy. So Ricky, this one's gonna the top one is going to attempt to shoot you twice.
And fail because she's like, I didn't know I was actually gonna have to fight.
Oh no, this is all going poorly. I will go ahead and take off that fucking thing, but I should wait because I just read that, and I can just attach it to a damage roll.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
I don't have to
yeah,
declare
those
it until it's
miss.
damage roll. However, these next two come at you, Tave.
Yeah. Do I get a bonus for? Because it will affect the second one if I get like a cover bonus, even if it's partial. Hiding behind the tree.
I'll give you half cover.
Okay, so the second one won't hit, but there's nothing I can do about the first one.
No. And
then
because obviously, we're gonna do one of them. So there's that.
That's not bad. 14? No, 24.
Oh geez, you got real lucky there.
Yeah, dude.
No, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14 damages.
Thank God.
14 damages. You got real lucky
Yes, I did.
on that particular thing. Okay.
Sorry, what's the second D10 for?
They
Well-
can add. He crit, so he added an extra D10 to the dice, and then because he crit, it doubles
Do
the
it
dice.
again.
Oh, I see.
Is that a ranger thing?
No,
No,
it's the
an
archer
thing.
enemy thing.
Oh, okay.
They can do it 3 times a day. This one's already done it twice, so he's got one more left. Yeah. Is it my turn?
yeah.
No,
Yes.
stop. Suddenly, out of the brush here, you see another guy running. And he essentially like jumps down to here, and then stops. And now it is your turn, Tave.
I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark this guy, like the one that I've been hitting.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna chuck a knife at her again from behind this tree.
Okay. That dude's a hit.
Okay.
Nice.
10 points plus 2 points, so 12 points damage.
Yeah. All right. It sinks in pretty decent. But she's looking okay at this point. That'll bring us to Xantia.
Hold on, before I'm actually gonna rethink this just a wee bit.
Okay.
Do I could I see? Do I think like just looking at this situation, could I still see? No, I'm gonna stay right here behind the tree. I'm gonna position myself behind the tree to like make sure that I have.
Scott's gone.
I'm back. To have a little bit of cover between me and both archers.
Okay.
Because I got my shield too, so it's my shield in a fucking tree. So that's what I'll do. And I'm just kind of waiting to go down there to fight with Xantia. Hopefully, I don't die before then.
10-4. That'll bring us to Xantia.
All right, so she's gonna run up here, and she's going to attack this first one in front of me here.
Again,
Long
as soon as she
sword.
steps there, Ricky, you are engulfed again in complete and utter pitch black darkness.
Yep.
And
He said the cliff was 15 feet high, right?
21 to
That
hit.
is correct.
Okay.
So the first one takes 14 damage, and then the next one behind it takes 5 damage because I'm going to use Green Flame Blade. And I realize that I didn't call that as non-lethal, so
Don't-
too late now.
They're dead. They're super dead.
It's too late now, so they attacked anyway.
I have another arrow in me. These fuckers are dead.
And with that, I am going to then.
And then
Well, I've got 10.
Also, like, it'd be difficult with because like the green flame blade is just a thing that happens, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like it would that would be something to be I would think would be fairly difficult to do like non-lethal damage with.
Right. Just
Like
burn
you're
them enough that they're not.
Right. Like you don't necessarily even control it. It's just a thing that happens. So like your sword, you could potentially do non-lethal.
Mm-hmm.
I need to look at the green flame blade thing.
Beyblade.
Blah, blah,
Feyblade.
blah. Feyblade. Okay, green Feyblade.
It's the green flame blade.
It's
but
flame,
It could be,
yeah.
it could be Fey. I don't care. I'm Fey anyway, so
I don't care.
sure, why not?
I'm just trying to look the thing up, but I assume it's just a thing that happens.
The,
And it just
the
causes fire
person
damage.
is engulfed in sparkly purple glitter, and he falls to the ground.
He's
Yeah.
choking on glitter right now. It's like coming out of his nose and eyes.
That's yeah.
It's my flavor, damn it.
No, that's cool.
flavor.
It's now the green Feyblade.
A flavor.
Sorry, the purple Feyblade. Could do that.
Yeah, that's gonna be really hard to do non-lethal damage with, because it's essentially magic napalm.
Mm-hmm. So Tave's been hit a little bit. Do you need my help up there, Scott?
I don't know. If they crit me again, like that's the problem. Is I've been crit so many times.
It's just twice. All the attacks against you have critted.
Yeah. Yeah.
All 2 of them. Everything that's hit you is critted.
All of the
essentially.
attacks.
Like I'm sitting here and I'm like, I have an AC of 18 and 36 hit points, but I'm still like a wet paper towel.
How rough is this one looking here?
Not terribly rough.
Okay.
And one shot dead.
I use Misty Step.
Okay.
And I'm now.
It is on now.
Okay. 10-4. That's a Texas size 10-4.
Okay, well, then I
Sorry.
don't have to worry about that one.
I know I know that you had an attack coming up here, but I didn't know if it was looking rough, I would have left it for you to kill. But I don't want like Tave to die on me.
Yeah, I was gonna use my new spell, but that's all right.
Oh, well, sorry. But I'm also protecting him kind of from the other one.
You are no. The other one's gonna have a real bitch of a time. So that'll bring us to the bandit's turn then. So they get to there basically. Wait,
Oh,
hold
no.
on.
They moved as one. They do.
Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. So, I need to pull up these guys. Yeah, it's just gonna be 5 light crossbow attacks at you, Ricky.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That
Mike.
crit can't-
Mike, fuck off and quit cheating.
I don't know.
Fuck off.
I don't know.
It's all good. Only
Is
the
it just the
crits hit.
crits? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay, good. Thank God for heavy armor, huh? So it's only like 22 damages.
Oh, your stupid thing is messing me up.
I think.
Okay.
Am I doing the maths there right?
Yep.
I was not expecting you to sit there and crit. I was hoping that his heavy armor was not gonna.
I was also not expecting that. I don't know what you want out of me.
His dice are on fire.
I rolls the real good rolls.
You
But that's the bandit's
had
turn.
So many crits tonight.
So I am critting with enemies. That's apparently my thing, and I don't know what to do about it. It's just a happening. I'm clearly not cheating. It's clearly happening. It is your turn now, though, Ricky.
Uh-huh. And I'm alone in
Hey,
Death
Ricky,
Valley
you're
here.
so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Ricky.
So we'll just do some paladin shit. How about?
I think paladin shit is probably called for.
I feel like something AoE is coming my way.
I am going to.
Did Harvey just get excited?
I did.
Ooh, my dick just got hard.
Ooh, my dick's hard now. My balls are real tight.
Super tight.
Sword shaves, but for completely different reasons.
Brutal sacks real tight up against the body.
Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
And then move 30 feet towards them.
Sanctuary is disadvantage on attacks against you.
They
Will
have to make a wisdom saving throw, or
Or
they
attack.
can't even attack me.
10-4.
And it's DC 13.
Okay.
Yeah, so I pull out. This says a small silver mirror. That sounds like some bullshit. I'm just going to basically take a vial of holy water and just smash it on the ground. And this kind of orb of glistening water surrounds me as I move forward.
All right. Awesome. Is that your turn then?
Oh, Sanctuary is a bonus action. So I will also lay hands upon myself.
Nice.
I'm just now imagining you
He's touching his
just
dick.
walking up, like rubbing your body
Oh, giggity.
My
As you-
body.
as you're covered in this like
Oh, no.
Glistening
holy
glitter.
water, glistening
Uh,
situation.
It's a fantastic
Yeah.
sight to behold.
it's sensual as hell.
Yeah,
All over that heavy armor.
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
a Hardee's commercial up in this bitch.
All over my face. Just yeah.
It's great.
I'll go ahead and throw 10. Yeah, I'll heal 10.
All right. Iluin. Is it Iluin or Aelin? You're gonna have to remind me of this every game for a while.
Aelin.
Aelin, your turn.
So I'll come up
Ale.
to the
Oh, I got
edge
this now.
of the
Thank you.
cliff. And then cast Shatter centered on this dude. And it's a 10. So that guy, and then those two. So these 4.
Oh, the one.
Does it not
is
catch
just
this
up.
guy too?
No, that guy is at 15 feet.
All right.
So it's that guy. It's going to be, so again, it's going to be psychic. And it's going to be non-lethal. So it's going to basically center on that guy and explode out. And this like head level ring of purple just dealing psychic damage. So Constitution saving throw. DC 14.
Okay, so you need 4 con
Yes.
saves.
They all fail.
It's not gone well.
They all fail, so they take 15 psychic damage, non-lethal, trying to knock them out.
They are all very much knockered out. And they just all like immediately slump.
I feel like they just like seize up, like have a seizure and fall over.
Pretty much. Those 4 all just like slump to the ground. Done. Dunzos.
With my book just floating in front of me from the circle as I close. And that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. That will bring us to Fox.
I am alive. So I'm up on the hill now. A lot has gone on. I'm gonna kind of wiggle my way over to, like, I guess right there. Bloop. Oh god. Gotta zoom out. Okay. Those 2 are dead with the faces on them, aren't they?
Unconscious.
Unconscious. They're not dead.
Well, I should not attack them. Got it.
Because the Harvenator chose to not kill them.
I'm going to go with this gentleman here. I choose to not kill him, but I do want to hurt him really bad. With fire.
Okay. That is a hit.
And it does do damages.
And it, like, you can see, like, he's now dancing around pretty aggressively as fire is, like, licking up his legs.
And he's distracted. Yes.
And he looks unhappy about the current situation of things.
I feel good about this.
Now, we're going to get one clean. Well, it has to, so the archer needs to make a con save, Ricky, he said?
I think it was
Wisdom.
Wisdom save.
If he's wanting to attack him.
Wisdom save. Did it do a wisdom save?
And that's for each attack.
Every attack made against me for the
And then
next
another
minute
wisdom
or
save.
until I drop this.
So, one attack is able to find purchase in you.
Well, he's able to actually loose an attack. Now he still has to hit.
He can make the attack.
Right. Okay. So, the first attack is going to be at Aloin.
Reaction shield.
Okay. And then the second attack will be at Ricky.
Nope.
Okay. And then the other archer, shitting directly into her pants at this point, is going to go ahead and take both attacks at where she thinks Tave was. when the darkness came in, so these will be at disadvantage, and you'll be at half cover.
Nope.
So that's not gone well at all.
I feel vindicated now that one of those would have hit you probably.
Yeah. The 23 would have hit.
Vindicated.
So this guy just kind of charges up into your face. And then stops. Ricky, like he's just in your face.
Yep.
And it is Tave's turn now.
Can I, on his turn, can I send him like mental pictures of where he should go in the
I'm just gonna walk forward, and once I'm within 10 feet, I know where she is. I have blind sight.
Well, whatever. While you're doing that, before you hit the 10 feet,
Yeah.
I'm just giving you general direction of where to go.
Now I'm just gonna throw shit at her face.
With advantage.
Yes.
This doesn't hit.
10 plus 16 points of damage.
10-4.
You know what? At this point, I'm so fucking pissed, and I'm like in the darkness. Yeah, I'm gonna drop my shield, and I'm just gonna chuck another as a bonus action because of my feet. Chuck another dart at her.
Okay. That
I'm
does
sure
not
13
hit.
does not hit. No.
Does not. Okay. That'll bring us to Xantia.
I'm assuming they're not up in the tree, are they? Or they're just.
No, she's just standing like at the base of a tree.
All right. Then I'm gonna go ahead and move closer here, and then I'm going to fork and swing at their kneecaps, because that's what I do. 15.
No good.
Probably misses. And do I have any bonus?
Oof.
You okay there?
Yeah, I was chewing on chips, and you know, like you finish the bag and you get all the crummies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pour all the crummies right down the throat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I poured the crummies down the throat, and like it's stuck.
You should have margarita to back that up.
I
I
drank
don't
all my
want to do
drink.
anything else. I'll just end my turn.
No,
there.
everything is answered by Margarita, Mike.
How dare you?
I think you're asking the wrong fucking questions then, Fox. Bring us-
How dare you say that to Mike?
I feel like if the answer isn't margarita, you're asking the wrong fucking question.
The
bud.
answer is always Jen.
All right, fucking Ricky.
Yep.
This isn't gonna hit at all.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Nope. He's gotta attack somebody else.
Well, he doesn't have to. He either has to choose a new target or just the attack goes to waste.
Well, yeah, he could
So
just
the
not
attack is just gonna go to waste.
Well, yeah. I'm assuming it's melee, so there's nobody else in melee to try.
Right.
To
He's not gonna attack his bandit captain.
He could.
He
Oh.
could,
Good.
but
He
it's
definitely
not.
could.
It's your turn now, Ricky.
All right. So the dude with like the Rambo looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's the only one that looks like a Rambo, right?
Yes, he does look different than the other ones, for sure.
Okay. All right.
The one in front of you is bleeding rather profusely though,
Yeah.
from his fiery burnt leg wounds.
I'm gonna
His
lock
cock may
eyes.
be gone.
That's TMI. I'm gonna look at it real quick. Yep. Okay. And then he's bleeding a lot way down there. It's not good. I'm gonna lock eyes with the Rambo guy.
Okay.
And just fucking mentally scream into his brain with my ability to mind link. It doesn't do any damage.
Okay.
But I am going to just an ear pierce, like a the worst migraine you've ever had scream, and just tell him to give up.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Yeah, boy. Oh yeah.
He immediately. I assume he can't, because you can only respond if you do the thing, right?
Yeah, it takes a whole action for me to let him.
So he does like scream, just screams back in your face. He's not like, he does look like it was unpleasant for, but you're just having a screaming match at this point.
Right. It doesn't say that. Well, that was an intimidation. Yeah. Okay. So that was my action, right?
Yeah. I like that though. That's a really creative, fun use.
Yeah. I'm just gonna flip him off.
Your intimidation was just
The bird.
not effective.
Yeah. I mean, he's a Rambo. Like, how you gonna?
Right.
You can't intimidate a Rambo.
You just give him the. You just give him the Steve Austin without the follow through.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
All
That's
right.
my turn. I'm not gonna try to move away.
All right, Aluin, you're up.
So I am going to draw my new runes in the page and close the book, and it appears, and I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force onto the leader. So
Okay.
DC 14 intelligence save, and then I'll describe what he sees depending on what he does.
I think you need to be real aware of how good his intelligence saves are. Not that good.
All right, so
So you've got to
instead,
I rolled really well. I mean, I rolled exactly.
so and he no longer sees Ricky in Ricky's spot, but in the spot to where this guy is. So Ricky is now here, and he can't see those two. And Ricky kind of takes that step over, and like in his mind, he sees him knock that dude down and like dead, and then come in with his or her short sword.
I have a longsword.
Longsword, and kind of like nick, like he gets partially, but nicks a little bit, and he takes what he perceives as five slashing damage.
Okay, give me just a moment.
And then I'm going to come into these trees and get some partial cover.
So I'm just reading the Phantasmal Force spell. Not that I'm doubting at all that you're able to do that. I'm just trying to make sure that I know exactly what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. This reminds me a little bit of the thing from Vampires.
I don't know.
My giant, the spear I did with that fucking.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's one of my proudest RPG moments, by the way.
So nobody sees the physical damage on him.
10-4, yeah. It's a completely psychic damage, but he feels
Yes,
it
but
as slashing.
he feels it, and he sees that wound.
I'm mostly trying to think of like how that will apply in other situations. In this situation, it works perfectly. Does
Yeah,
exactly
well.
what you want it to do.
In other situations, it'll be something else.
I'll have to figure out how it applies, but yeah, no, it's wonderful. Yeah, so it's not a ton of damage. He still looks pretty hardy, but like he has now turned towards his ally, and that'll bring us to Fox.
Yeah, and he can't hear him at all. All he sees and like is Ricky.
Yes.
Ricky all glowing.
Yes,
Just
exactly how
glistening.
Ricky. Yeah.
Glistening and
Covered in-
moist.
Yeah, yeah, just truly damp.
Eek
everywhere.
Hardy's commercial Ricky.
Yeah.
So is this Rambo right here on the left?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the one that looks like a Rambo.
It might be Carl's Jr. for the Northerners.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think that'll be fun. At Rambo, hang on, is he within 60? He might not be within 60. I might have to move. Ooh, I gotta move a little bit. 15, 20. Am I safe right there, Mike? I'm not gonna fall, right?
No, you're not gonna. No, you're not gonna. No, that's not gonna be a thing.
Okay.
Oh shit, son!
Oh shit, son, that hits.
Ice knife.
Ah, that just sucks that your damage rolls were bad.
I know.
Damage rolls were less than stellar.
I almost never see anybody actually hit with the ice knife. Like it's almost like just the cold damage.
So the 3 is the
Piercing, so the knife actually hits him and then it explodes.
and then it does 6 damage to the bandit captain.
No. He takes 3 damage, and then everybody in a 5-foot radius
Takes
of that
another.
square. Nope, they need to make a DC 14
save.
dexterity save.
Okay, so but does he take the
Yeah.
additional 3 then if he fails?
He needs them if he fails.
Okay.
He needs to. Everybody needs
I need to
to
make 2
succeed.
dex saves.
And Ricky needs to make a dex save.
I assumed you were gonna make this, Ricky. That's why I went ahead and
The
did
bandit
it.
captain made it, so he does not take the 3 cold.
Damn it! My Ricky's dex save and my attack tie.
No,
No,
he saves.
no,
He's
he
fine.
makes
He saves.
He saves.
I
Good.
saved.
I want to
Yep.
make sure that meant his save. I couldn't remember if I went to the saver or the
Yeah.
attacker.
You just got to match.
Okay, cool.
Beat or match. It's the same as multiple drinking card games.
Okay, so Ricky, you're safe. Actually, the bandit captain doesn't take extra damage, but the dude to his right does.
The dude to his right is looking real fucking rough.
He
at the moment.
just got real fucking shivering. Like, went, what the fuck just happened? As they just Loki'd his ass. I don't think I have a bonus action I can do. Let me double check. No, I can do healing word as a bonus action. Is there anyone within 60 feet that needs healed? Are you within 60? No. Yeah, you are. I'm going to cast healing word on.
You cannot
can't.
see him.
Oh, why is it under my bonus action then?
No,
You
you
can't
can't
see
see
him.
us. We're in
Oh,
darkness.
I can't see you to cast.
You can hit Ricky with that though. She could probably love that.
Oh, I can't see her health, but yeah, I'll healing word you, Ricky.
Sure.
She's not bad, but like she's taking hits.
There you go, Ricky.
I'm doing okay.
9 points of healing.
Sure.
Sure. Time to do chorin. Okay. Is that your turn then, Fox?
That is my turn.
All right. That'll bring us to the Archeros. So I'm just gonna deal with this one that's in the darkness first. Boy.
What is this book on the ground in the back bottom left?
That is evidence that this is stolen.
Okay, I was making sure that was a watermark.
Oh no! He's
Thief!
found the evidence.
Thief!
That is evidence that Scott stole this when he made this map. This is all Scott's fault, by the way.
Scott.
I may or may not have made this encounter.
Yeah.
Which is really appropriate because I'm the one who's almost died.
He's almost dead. All right, so yeah, you just stabbed her. I'm gonna go ahead and give her a short sword attack at you at disadvantage, Xantia.
Okay. No.
And then this archer's going to attempt to make 2 attacks at you, Ricky. Oh no, your fucking sanctuary's gone. Eat shit.
Eat
What? No,
shit.
why?
Because you attacked.
No, he didn't.
I did not.
No.
Ricky did not attack.
Ricky
I
made an
intimidated.
intimidation roll.
I did not attack or cast a damaging spell.
Bravo, you're correct. Okay, so it's gonna she's gonna attempt to make.
It's just testing you there. That's all.
No, you're right. No, that's on me. So she's gonna attempt to make 2 attacks at you. So it's wisdom saves.
I think for each.
Yes.
And she doesn't make either one of them.
Yep.
So they're both gonna go at
The darkness.
no.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
They're both gonna go at Fox.
What?
Yeah.
The fuck? How far away are they?
It's a long bow.
Within 150.
Longbows have a range
Oh,
of 600
100
feet.
150 feet
Oh, you
Yeah.
you
is the
cuckhole.
standard range.
You're a cuck. Go.
And she missed both of them, I assume.
He still misses you, Fox.
Wait, is
Barely
that's a
missed on the 10.
hang on. Yeah, 8 and 10 they both missed. Thank sweet Jesus. I have a
Barely missed
Um,
on the 10.
no, I have a
And then the
13.
bandit captain
My AC's updated.
is
It's 13 now.
so Harvey. This is going to be a thing that we need to deal with.
No.
So I need GM help at this point, or DM help at this point. So he's gonna make 3 attacks
Mm-hmm.
at his friend.
Okay.
Those all certainly murder his friend.
Yeah.
The first one murders his friend.
So he's murdering his own buddy.
Yeah, the first one absolutely 100% kills his friend.
Mm-hmm.
Phantasmal force, very strong.
So.
The question is,
Uh-huh.
then what happens to the phantasmal force?
So
It's
this
still
is what's
there.
really interesting. This
It's
is
an
what I-
illusion.
Yeah, it's still there. It's still an illusion. But the fact that he hit something, like if he had made those 3 attacks, and like let's say his attacks went through the illusion, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it would make him believe that maybe it's an illusion. But the
No.
first one hit.
No.
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 So
it would.
phantasmal force is a bastard. So
Yeah.
phantasmal force is he rationalizes shit.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
if he
yeah.
missed, he would rationalize it as the person dodged it.
Yeah.
Right. So he just cut his friend down.
Well, no, he doesn't exactly have to see that he cut it down. It
No,
could
no,
be
no.
that-
No.
He doesn't-
What?
he has
no.
no
Stop.
idea.
Everybody, stop.
Yeah.
He kills his friend. In his mind, he has hit Ricky's image 3 times, and the image is still standing.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what happens.
And then
The-
he
the-
kills himself because a Rambo never takes down a friend.
His friend is dead. The image is still there, and he's rationalized and have the physical sensation of hitting somebody.
Somebody.
what he
somebody.
views
The
as
other
Ricky.
2 hit. So so the other 2 hits like hit as the body's falling, and he's just like, you guys all see, like he's just hacking his friend to death, and it's pretty gruesome.
Ricky's like, just that's
It
not
just-
what I intended, but okay.
They're like just bits, kind of just laying everywhere at this point. It's pretty rough to look at,
It's
honestly.
okay.
It's-
I'm clean. I've got the water
Uh,
bubble. It's good.
I'm just sitting here thinking, like, if I was Ricky, I'd be like, I just intimidate him, and it like you think it worked, but you intimidated him so much, he's killing
He
his
just
own friend.
murdered his friend.
That's so fucked.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, yeah. All right. That'll bring us to Tave.
I just need to look at something really.
No, yeah.
No,
please
no,
do.
you can't. You can't. No. Mm-mm.
Is
Do you
there a
have to be able
save
to
for
see your
Fantastic
enemy for
Force?
attack of opportunity?
That's okay.
No, he has to make an investigation
investigate.
action to determine if it's an illusion.
There's no reason he would have done that at this point.
That's
What were you
a
asking?
Oh god, this is gonna be great.
minute concentration, by the way.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so he's not gonna. You've essentially managed to take the bandit captain completely out of this fight.
I move into melee, and I tell. Before I do, I say, Zanzia, keep moving, and then I'm going to hit her with my bone tomahawk.
The archer.
Yep. That's
Okay.
gonna miss, and then I'm gonna use an offhand attack and hit her with a dagger in melee.
That is a hit.
Okay, so it's gonna take off the 4, so it's 2 plus 6 plus another d6. So 8 plus 3. So 9, 10, 11 points. And then I'm just gonna walk away from her.
Okay.
Because to make an opportunity attack, it has to be an enemy you can see.
Oh, does it say that in the
Yep,
opportunity thing?
it specifically says. So,
Okay.
like, you don't even have to stand next to her.
Oh, well, that's cool. Except that she only gets one attack with melee,
Yes.
and they have multi-attack if I don't. Plus, if I'm in range.
But that's the
and then-
thing. She doesn't know. She won't know that you're not in. Like, she now thinks you're in melee. You could hit her and then just take a step backwards.
No, not the way that you guys ruled it.
What do you mean?
They know where you're at by like sound, I think. So
No.
they would
No, no,
know
no.
that-
They know where you were. So like, it was a. They know where. Like they saw where you were. Then darkness happened. And like, if you haven't moved, they can still fire at the place you were.
Okay.
But like right now, if you took a step back, she can attack the square she thinks you're in, and if you're not there, the attack's just like
Right.
with.
The attack just doesn't matter
Okay.
because darkness is
didn't-
a cunt.
I didn't
like-
realize that was how it was ruled on that one. That's all.
We actually
Yeah,
looked it up
So the
one time.
darkness is just we got to do the whole thing. There's where it's a deal where I can still attack the point where you were because like I can see where you like I can still remember where you were. It's still a disadvantage.
You can't
Because I
cast
can't
a
see
spell
you.
there, though, right?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, because I can cast a spell on that space. Because at that point, I'm casting
Well-
a spell on that space.
Unless, but like the spells
But
that say
you
like you
can't-
have to see the enemy. Yes, he cannot cast that.
Right.
You have to. That's what it means to cast
Yes.
a spell. It's like because that's like
But, like-
blindness.
like-
you
but, like,
can't
fire-
cast-
Well, but it depends on the spell. So like Firebolt,
You can't. Yeah, you would not be able to target me with fireball.
I
Yeah.
would because Firebolt is an attack roll, so I can attack that space that you were in.
Yeah, I think it depends on the wording because some of the ones actually say a point or a person you can see. So if you can't see the point because of the darkness, then you can't focus the spell. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Some of them don't. Some just say like you create like a 20-foot sphere of whatever and you just drop it on a spot. That you could do.
Well,
But most-
usually those say a spot in which you can see.
Yes. Darkness like shuts down spell work like hardcore.
Right.
It is your turn, Xantia.
Okay. Then I am going to. I'm gonna attack.
That is certainly a hit.
And then I'm gonna do realizing. Well, Tave's not gonna. This one actually hurt Tave quite a bit, so I'm not gonna go easy on it. I'm actually kind of mad. So it takes. Oh God, of course I rolled a fucking 1.
That's okay. Mike's rolling all the good rolls, and we're getting all the shit rolls.
So it takes
It's
it
rigged.
takes 7 damage. And I'm just end my turn right here. I'm not gonna do anything
Okay.
fancy. I guess I could have moved, but oh well. I'll take the. If they want to try to run away from me, I'll get an opportunity attack.
Ricky, you're up.
Okay.
The bandits are all dead or unconscious.
Right, except for this.
The bandit captain is still alive. Yeah, but he's got a separate turn
Right.
on the turn.
Boy, he seems like a pretty terrible guy, given that he just like hacked his friend to pieces for no reason.
Mercilessly into tiny pieces.
Boy. It's a tough one.
I like that you guys are all like, "Hey, Mike's rolling super good." I just missed on fucking like 9 attacks in a row.
Like, statistically,
Yeah, but you also had like 9 fucking crits before that.
Mike, you're just an all or nothing kind of guy.
I am. It's either crit or miss. That's all I get. You have no idea how accurate this just said is, Scott.
I'll do it again. I will do another mind link intimidate.
Okay.
And just this time I'm just gonna whisper, "You can't hurt me. Give up now."
Okay.
Kneel.
Go ahead
Because
and give me. No, go ahead. Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, well, it was a thing that I wouldn't have actually known about the Phantasmal Force thing, so.
10-4. Go ahead and give me an check. Oh, jeez, awesome, jeez. He starts to like bend, and then straightens back up and raises his swords. And it doesn't quite seem to take effect. And he still seems ready to fight, but confused as to like every fucking thing that's happening about him.
Well, the nice thing about MindLink is that it's not like he's hearing something from the wrong side of him where he expected it to be. It's in his brain.
But like, it is a very like upsetting and confusing situation. That'll bring us to Aelin.
All right, so the bandit captain is going to take 1d damage from just another nick coming from the other side with the sword.
10-4.
Thinks he probably, dodged out of the way of most of it, but kind of got a little scratch. And then I'm going to send a firebolt to that archer.
Okay.
Oh, that didn't. There we go.
That's a hit.
Okay. 7 fire damage.
Alrighty.
And I'm just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna be here, but on the other side. Oh, I moved myself outside the map.
I don't know where you went. Holy, how did you even do that?
I don't know.
Which
I
side of
was
the
trying.
map did you move to?
I was trying to be like here, but outside the map. Like I can still grab, like, hover over my character.
I can't even see you.
Well, I'm here, but I wanted to be like.
There you
we
are.
go.
Hey, we fixed it. Yay, you fixed
But
it.
I wanted to be like on the
In
other
that
side
tree.
of the tree. Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, we'll just say that
Cover
that's
from
the
that
thing
one.
that's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Okay.
my turn.
Okay. All right.
So
Fox.
that's one round of what, 10?
Get him,
Yeah,
Fox.
it's a bunch. Well, it's a minute, right? So it's 10.
Yep.
10 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
So that was one
Fox, you're
one
up.
round.
Ricky, go ahead and roll a DC 14 dex check.
Sure.
I don't know why it rolled twice. The first one was the first one. I'll take the damage on the second one. Just kidding. That's the Rambo.
So he takes 1 damage from the ice knife. And
Yep.
then Dex is. And he does not take the cold damages.
No. Damn it.
All right. So Ricky.
Back to me already?
Well, no, not
Well,
at all.
no, not at all,
Okay.
because I didn't get my bonus action. Do you need healed, Ricky?
Nope.
Those both miss.
Okay.
So, yep. Okay, both at Fox.
No.
Nah.
And no.
Nah.
Man,
Nah,
you
bro.
are a min-maxer today, bud.
They aren't hits.
It ain't doing her, bud.
They're
It
less
ain't
than
doing her.
He ended up
Less than
shooting the dead bodies down below me on the ridge. Like, the fuck was that about?
It was a gust of wind.
Have you ever seen a kid like try to shoot a bow and arrow?
And the arrow just
And,
kind
like-
of plunks right in front of him.
They don't really get the arrow like knocked appropriately, and it just like flops onto the ground embarrassingly. Yeah, it's like that. Twice.
The archer just watched the captain just like hack another guy to pieces. for
And
no
then
reason.
the captain does it some more. I'm
Who's,
not even gonna make the
who is
attacks.
still
like, the
alive that
captain
the
just-
captain's hacking apart?
one of his
no,
buddies.
I mean, at this
The
point, the
body
body's
is-
probably not standing anymore, right? So,
Yeah.
It's on the ground. So he's kind of hacking, I would imagine, in the air of where Ricky is.
Right.
But
but it-
Ricky
yeah, it's
is
not.
dodging out of the way.
Right. Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
So he doesn't. Yeah. These. Yep.
So he perceives Ricky as dodging out of the way. But he is
Tave,
just waving his swords above the dead body.
Yeah,
it's your turn.
let's do this. I'm gonna move back into melee. Skadoosh.
And then a troll runs in.
Oh, fuck you, Mike.
Well, I'm safe in my darkness.
No.
So.
As soon as you say troll, Alt F4. I'm out.
That's a hit.
I still have spells, so
13 plus d6. 14 points of damage, and then I'm gonna attack with my offhand.
these things have surprising amount of health.
Archers are
And that's a
not
miss.
to be fucked with. That's a miss. Archers are actually pretty badass.
Like, this thing is already like taking more hit points than I think I have.
It has more hit
Way
points
more hit
than
points
both
than
of
you
us. Both
Yeah.
of us combined,
Yeah.
it has more hit points.
Yep,
than us.
sure does. Xantia.
And you made fucking 2 of them here.
Yes.
Jesus. We would have been fucked if I didn't have darkness.
Yep. Good thing you do.
I'm stabbing at the kneecaps.
Right in the old kneecaps. That's a hit.
13 damage.
And it's she drops dead.
Stabbing in the kneecaps.
Dead.
I guess I hit the femoral artery or some shit. Bleeding out.
Yeah, she bleeds out very quickly and drops.
I spit on her body.
And then I'll continue up this way.
Okay.
You are now in sight. Hold on, sorry. I'm going to, because now I know how much health they fucking have. I'm going to cast my Hexblade Curse on this one, because I think I can do that as a bonus action.
Yes,
It
you
is
can.
bonus action.
And it is not, and since it's not the spell hex, it is not concentration.
TN4, that is correct.
So
That'll bring us to Ricky's turn.
Ooh. Looks like you're getting frustrated now. Just give up. Why even try when you're failing so badly?
Go ahead and make a persuasion.
Can I
Oh,
assist?
that's even better. And it's a worse roll.
It doesn't seem to be going well.
Nope.
Hey, Lewin.
So
Sorry, Ricky.
again,
Hey, no, it's all part of the plan.
get out of here.
you're
So he takes
whittling them
3
down mentally.
damage from
Well,
this.
I'm not getting shot with arrows.
As
You're welcome.
you
Well,
know,
actually, you're doing
Bricky's
that on your own.
image
Yeah.
is fighting, and then I will still shoot or fire a firebolt at that archer.
That is a hit.
And 4 damage to the archer, because I can still see from that angle.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All
So
right.
Captain
Fox.
takes 3, and she takes 4.
You're up, Fox.
So what I am going to do is make a move. I'm going to move to close enough. I get to the captain and I look down at him and I go, you really just need to stop before I had to jump down there and kill you, because you are losing this really badly.
Okay. Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Oh my god, I have a plus fucking 6. Why?
Alrighty.
Nope, not yet. Passive. Or my secondary action. Tave.
Yo.
Yes, I have one more slot. No, I have 2 more slots. Okay. No, one more on tier 2. Anyway, sorry. That.
I will take it. Happily.
And now I'm done.
All right. So. All right, so he's going to attempt the first 2 attacks at Ricky. And neither one of them is going to work. Nope, they sure don't. So, Fox.
Man, you just got a hard on for me. I hope the dice keep fucking you.
I don't know what you want out of me.
You're the one that's in full view.
Yeah, that's true. You are in full view.
And he literally cannot attack me.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Oof.
Did you just down him?
So that is 13. 23. 30 damages.
Ho ho ho!
I believe.
Oh.
17 and 13 is 30. Yeah,
I think. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
you're good.
Okay. So 30 damages to the fox.
I have 1 hit point. I went from being perfect to what the fuck just happened. I have an arrow sticking out of my fucking forehead. I'm like Deadpool. It's like
Yeah,
sticking
that-
to my head.
Really,
was,
that one arrow hit it real good.
Yeah.
All right.
Happened to Dave too.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I got shot right
The
in the middle.
bandit captain
I blew my
is
healing,
now going to go ahead and make an intelligence check.
It's an investigation check, and that's his
Investigation,
action.
which is
DC
That is intelligence.
14.
So he's just gonna make that check, and that's his action. He doesn't investigate shit. He don't know
Nope,
shit.
he
know
still
shit about
believes
shit.
that it's true.
So Tave, it is your turn.
Okay. Gonna take a step forward. 2 steps forward. With the bonus action for the thing, and then I'm gonna chuck a dart. I don't know why I did that. The 19 would hit, but yeah. So this does not have the Hunter's Mark dice damage, though. So
Okay.
but it has things. So 10 points of damage, and then I'm gonna use the rest of the movement that I had from that to bloop into the darkness.
Okay. This is Ansia. You're up.
Is it a magical darkness?
100% it is. But yeah. Gadoosh. I'm technically out of melee range, but I can cast a spell at it. I'm assuming since it's at advantage, so I'm gonna do that too. All right. So it's going to take 9 damage from being hexed. It takes 2 extra damage.
Excuse me.
10-4. That will bring us to Ricky.
All right, this time for sure. Again, straight into his brain. I'm just gonna. I'm going all in. I'm gonna tell him, or I'm just gonna taunt him a little bit. I'm gonna say, you don't even know where I am, do you? You probably couldn't even hit me if you knew where I was. Just give up.
Okay.
Just
go ahead.
Give up.
Go ahead and give me an intimidation roll.
It's gonna happen sometime.
Someday you're roll, but not fucking today. Anyway,
He's gonna like cock an eyebrow right at the phantasmal image, and I'm just gonna go, fuck, but still with the mind link, so he hears that, and yeah.
Another 2 damage on that.
okay. You guys are really chipping away at this guy. He's only got 50 hit points left.
And then I think You know what? I am going to try for it. I'm going to draw a new circle, and a purple orb is going to fire out from when I outstretch my hand to attack. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. The bandit captain. So psychic damage.
Okay. It certainly hits.
So 20 psychic damage. So that's from the
It's pretty solid, yeah.
the arm that has the left arm kind of comes through the circle, and the underneath the diamond glows as I cast the spell.
So are you like Doctor Strange throwing out these?
Well,
circle
the
things?
psychic damage is trying to knock them out usually.
How do you get to choose what kind of
The
magic damage?
scribe, the order of the scribe. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
special thing.
Cool.
Chat, this can be it for me. I'm gonna call it tonight. I'm really tired. I know we're not
Awakened
done, but I am
Spellbook.
exhausted. I'm gonna call it for the night.
So
We'll
that's
see you
the order of the
guys
scribes
Monday.
ability
Bye-bye.
with the.
Out the door, just in time. Head down the 405. Gotta meet the new boss by 8 a.m. The phone rings in the car. The wife is working hard. She's running late tonight again. Well, I know what I've been told. You gotta win to feed the soul. But I can't do this all on my own. No, I'm no fox man.